Ready? Go.
Okay.
All right, wait. Before you do that, do the thing.
Awesome. Oh, hey, welcome everybody. Come on, have a seat. Sit down. We were just having a glass of wine, a little Pinot Noir. Sit down. Let's have a conversation. It's dinner date.
Okay, thank you, Christian. Now,
I need a glass to clink.
Before we have a very important, announcement. Before we do that, Crystal has something she wants to say.
Oh, no, I was
very
just,
important.
We were just talking about MySpace before, so I was just going to say that I got this message on my MySpace. I wrote something on my blog, and then it said, it was this guy responding. He said, I really agree with all the points you made here. And I'm glad that somebody finally, stood up and said something about this subject. By the way, if you're looking for a cheap cell phone, you should contact me.
Oh my God,
greatest
that's
spam
awesome.
I've ever received.
Not too bad. It got your attention.
Is
didn't
that
it?
actually
I thought it was
considered
pretty
spam if they take time to personalize it?
It wasn't personalized. That was the thing. Is he said, I agree with all the points you made.
Yeah.
I'm really glad
so he
somebody
just writes out
finally
on
spoke out about this subject.
Wow, that's
so
amazing.
that could relate to anything. It's
That
like a
reminds me,
horoscope.
Have you guys gotten? I got the other day one of those live recorded ones where they have a different recording for every reaction you can make.
Mm-hmm.
So like this recording went in this lady, and I was like, "Wait, God, that sounds so real." And she's like, do I sound like a recording? Like, it stops for 2 seconds, and it goes, do I sound like a recording? Well, I'm not. I'm just here to tell you. Da, 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 da. And then I go, what? I go, wait, who is this? Did I not tell you who I was? Da, da, da. It was amazing. It was pretty amazing.
Wow.
I hung up because I was working, but I should have asked, what are you wearing right now? Did I not tell you what I was wearing?
Automated phone sex. I love that.
It was awesome, and I want them to call me
That's
back, and I
great.
keep waiting for them to call me back, but I've always gotten the recording, so I just say stuff to the recordings and it doesn't work.
You need to set up a company, Christian. I think automatic phone
It'd be a
sex
big
company.
business.
You
But the
could make
thing that's
millions.
awesome is you say who. Anyways, yeah, go ahead. So.
No, we
Wait,
see
what
what's
is your
up.
MySpace so people can visit you? Everybody go to dinner date.
I
We're
have
setting
no
up a
idea.
dinner date MySpace.
Yeah.
Well, she's Crystal MySpace, and if you go to Orange Monkey MySpace, you can find Crystal MySpace, and
Yeah.
go to MySpace.
I was going to say, I'm sure there's
you
lots
can
of
probably
crystals.
find Christian. Is Christian called Christian MySpace?
Christian. Well,
And there's
it's
going to be Dinner Date MySpace, David Monster MySpace, Bombshell,
it's
the
not-
21st Phenomenon of the Blonde
Whoa,
Century.
let's not
MySpace.
confuse everybody. How about they start with Dinner Date MySpace?
Yeah, they go to Dinner Date, and then you can branch off from there. Dinner Date
Branch
MySpace.
out, yo.
And speaking of contacting us, shouldn't we tell people about the
Yes,
contest?
we have a very
Oh,
important
the
contest.
contest.
We want you to send in intro music for us, and
That's correct.
if we pick you, then you get a huge prize.
Yeah, we will
Really?
play it on the air.
We'll all French kiss
Woohoo.
you. We'll play it on the air. We'll take you
no.
out on a date. We'll all
No.
put our hands somewhere on your body.
No.
And you-
Oh, come on, Crystal.
You better like it.
Come on, Crystal. Don't
I'll
you
go out to
think
dinner,
that?
but you better be paying.
Me and Christian will probably put our mouths and our hands all over you for sure.
True. And I'll take
sure.
you out on an evening. We can go to the Coin-Op Laundry and hang out and do laundry. You can see what all my intimate apparel looks
And we
like.
can talk about wow. Well, I want
Wow.
to win
Wow.
now. Wow.
See? You're going to pose as a listener and try and get your own.
Gonna.
But we'll all know when you do one because it'll be da 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 da. It's
Shut
da da da.
Wait,
dinner
is that an
date.
insult or compliment?
It's a compliment.
Thank
'cause
you.
Imitation is the sincerest
don't
form of
fuck
imitation.
with me. I'm immortal on Deathicus, okay?
All right.
All right.
Sweet.
You hear that?
Everyone hear that? Immortal on the Deathicus form.
Wait, we were talking about Britney, and it was really interesting.
were.
And how can we recapture
I have no
that?
idea what I don't
Oh
know
my
that
God.
we can.
Oh, no, just
It was
Britney. We were just talking about
horrible.
how much of a mess Britney Spears is and how amazing it is when you actually find out how stupid, celebrities
right.
Yeah,
and stars
because
are.
we all kind of granted her a little bit of like, well, she's probably stupid, but she's not that stupid. It must be her image because she's making so much money and but
I actually thought that
yeah.
she played stupid for the camera. Like I
Yeah,
I
we all
honestly
thought
thought her
that, yeah.
image was kind of slutty and ditzy, but that really she was a smart girl because she got so far, and I
Yeah,
couldn't
such
understand how
success.
someone would be so successful and be so stupid. But you know what
Yeah.
happens? I mean, I remember when I did what do you call it when you're on the phones and God damn it.
Telemarketing?
No, but thank you.
That's what it's not.
No, customer
Receptionist?
service
Oh, okay.
for tech support. Actually, it was tech
Oh,
support.
wow.
And
I'm attracted to you all of a sudden.
wow.
Even more so.
Randy,
and so I would talk to people on the phone, and some of these people, like, they couldn't for the life of them figure out how to get the phone line into their credit card machine. Yet they owned a business.
Right.
Like, they owned a business. They didn't work for somebody else for
Was there
like
a hole
$5 an
there?
hour.
Was there a hole there that?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously? It's because you own businesses too. You pay somebody else to do this? No, really. Like, there's a phone
She just
jack
insulted you. That's
in the
great.
back of the
That's
credit
what I'm
card
saying.
machine.
Like, that's what I remember, because when I had a store, we did that, and I remember there was a phone jack, and you stick it in. Like, I don't...
Right.
Yeah, but like,
didn't they turn it around and look at it?
This one woman, this isn't even technically like savvy. This one woman, she couldn't understand the concept that if by accident, instead of running a sale, she ran a credit, that she needed to do 2 sales in order to get her money.
Get rid of it to minus it back.
Right? And I was like, you ran a credit. You gave the customer money by accident when you meant to take their money. So you run one sale, it cancels it out. You're back to 0. Then you run another sale to take their money. She
Right.
could not understand that concept.
Wow.
I thought maybe I was explaining it wrong. I got my supervisor on the phone. He explained it to her for like another 10 minutes. She still didn't get it. Finally, we were just like, fuck it. She's going to lose her money. There's nothing we can do about
Yeah.
it. She was the owner of the company.
Yeah.
Owners
girls
can
are not
be
good at math. Yeah.
Well, that's that's not sexist.
yeah.
As well.
You know what though? To her
think I
defense, she's probably really stupid. But I'm just gonna like, what's that word? Like,
Play the devil's advocate.
play the devil's advocate. Like, there's sometimes when I'm doing so much and I run my company that sometimes, like, even my partner was over today she was asking me something that I fully well knew, and I was doing so much that she asked me, and my mind went blank, and I was just like, but
Right.
after a few minutes, I was like, oh, that's what you're talking about, and I
But
told
like,
her.
like
but
for
yeah,
a
it
second
didn't
when
take
I
me
was like, when I had that job on the phone and my mind just totally went blank. But if you're sitting there and focusing,
Yeah.
talking to somebody,
yeah, after 30 minutes, I would
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
well, it wasn't
But-
30, but it was about 20.
But we
Literally.
But we were talking about Britney, and we were talking about the one thing that I thought was really brilliant that I said is that her death knell came, and all you people can go on our MySpace and you can contradict me if you want to. But her
And you
death
can go.
knell
You
came-
also go to www.dictionary.com to find out what death knell means.
Her death knell was the reality show. That's when we really found out that she was incredibly stupid.
And Christian and I were saying we thought her death knell was when she got knocked up for the second time with
Oh
Kevin's.
man, yeah.
No, it was before that. Because
When
I
her
wrote a book
uterus
called
was
Bombshell,
polluted.
the Blonde Phenomenon
See,
of
it
the
was
20th Century, and I documented this fully.
It was a double play on nail, by the way. BTW.
Oh, death knell.
Good. There we go.
Damn. I thought we were going to have an interesting, intelligent conversation, but I guess not.
Nothing but puns.
About Britney.
Nothing but puns. Well, that's the thing is
But it's
because
sad.
like it's sad, but it's not like what's sad to me is not just that the fact that she turned out to be stupid, because I'm not shocked by women that are stupid nowadays, but I am shocked when someone who is that good looking and in this time, this prime of her life looks that bad compared to the way she used to look before. I mean, she was
Something
a
happened
hot commodity.
with
Yeah,
that
she's
with that
beautiful.
marriage. I mean, something happened to her. She's
know what it
emotionally
is?
damaged somehow because there's something going on. But I think the worst
you
thing
know
to
what
me
it
is that
is?
because she has her kids taken.
I know exactly what it is. This is what it is. It's pot. It started out with
Yeah.
pot. You
All
could
the
see
drugs.
it. I've been around. I'm 152 years old. I've seen it. I've been around. You could see. I can't bet my
Did the
life on
dinosaurs
it.
smoke pot?
Yeah, totally.
That's why
But
they died.
What's his name? K-Fed. You could see his face. His facial features start scrunching in, and it
Right.
looks like. I bet he smokes pot every day. I would bet my life on the fact that he smokes pot every day. I can't prove it, so you can't sue me or whatever.
No,
But
we
then
could kill you
she
if we
started
find out that
smoking
you're
pot
wrong.
and drugs. I'm sorry, drugs have been the downfall of every great person. That every great person that has done drugs has had a downfall and a splat of some sort.
Look at Joan Baez.
Like an
yeah,
overdose.
look
or,
at Joan Baez.
yeah. But
What are they doing? They're writing
they're
notes.
sending
Okay.
secret messages about coffee.
You know what? If you guys are passing notes, I'm going to read it to everyone in the class.
no,
Peter passed a note that said, "What do you take in your coffee?" And Christian wrote back, "Black, just like my man." All right, well, I guess that was nothing.
Close enough.
Awesome.
Close enough. It was black men. David picked up on the joke, though. That's good.
Hey,
Anyone
where'd
want
it go?
some
Hey, where'd it
gum?
go?
I don't have
we're gonna
enough-
Keep talking then.
Anyone some
I
gum?
don't want gum because I get in trouble when I chew gum on the air.
I was going
Okay.
to say I don't have enough for everyone in the studio. Rat fake.
You don't
Oh,
have
ass
enough
I
for
see.
everyone in
This is
class?
where that's going.
Then you can't chew gum.
Wow.
Right.
I had a teacher in 4th grade that let us just eat in class.
That's awesome.
Whatever
In
one.
fourth? We had
grade.
that in high school,
As
but
long
not in
as
4th grade.
Yeah, in high school we did too. But our one teacher, because she had a problem with her throat, she had to basically be drinking like tea or something all day long. And so she figured if she gets to drink in class, then we should be able to.
Right.
As long as we didn't have like gum so big that we couldn't talk or chips that were loud and
I
crunchy.
can't chew gum unless it's gum so big I can't talk.
I know. It's obnoxious. I see the veins
That's why
and
he likes it.
muscles
He
in your
likes the
skull
obnoxious
moving
factor.
It's
constantly.
cardio, baby. You got to keep it going.
keep it going.
You got when you're
Is that
100
how you
years
have
old.
such a
You got to
toned
keep
jawline?
it going. Do I don't though? Look at my jowls.
No, you do.
I'm
Especially
getting
at 150, that would be
plastic
saggy.
surgery.
Very healthy for
Plastic
150.
surgery very soon.
For your
Gene
age?
Simmons just got a facelift, and I'm getting one too. Did you see it? He got a good one though. He
Gene
actually
Simmons
looks decent.
did not get a good.
From what I saw,
Yeah,
No,
anyone who's gotten
you
a facelift
can't get a
looks
good
like
facelift.
No, facelifts
I want to
are
get the full
bad.
Joan Rivers. Like I want to look like a doll
You
alien.
need to see a picture of my grandmother. She's 94. She has wrinkles, but she's so cute.
Wrinkles. Look at me though. Like I'm all jowly. Like
No,
You're not.
Oh yeah. Would either one of you French this face?
Well, how would I enter the face?
And that's what we
French
call
it.
dead
I
air.
said, would you French this face?
But how would I enter? Like through
What do
the
you mean?
cheek? What do you mean?
Get it. What?
I don't
French
get it.
this face. You mean stick your tongue
Would you French tongue? Would you French kiss this face?
via the lips and mouth?
What?
He's disregarding the fact that the mouth is part of the face. He's pretending like
I don't get what you're saying.
whatever. Peter, there's a whole section you're going to need to edit. It's
Yeah.
pretty much from when the coffee
boring.
started until now.
It's boring.
I'm just gonna cut-
It's so
and-
boring. You
Yeah,
guys
so
think that
Britney
I'm no good,
Spears
but you're
was,
boring.
So about Britney
Yeah,
Spears,
Britney.
just as we were saying 1 second ago.
Seconds ago.
Yeah.
I want to say that I wrote a book called Blonde Phenomenon, the Blonde Bombshell of the 20th Century.
You don't even know the name of your own book.
He's so
And she
high.
was on top. She came into this century the number one player in the pop world, the number one blonde.
pretty much.
She could have owned. She
16
did.
and up.
She
Yeah.
could have ran the world if she just kept it going. If she didn't
Same
shave her
with
head and dye her. See,
Lindsay Lohan
also,
was doing pretty well for herself.
well, Lindsay Lohan wasn't doing as good as Britney.
No,
Lindsay
I'm not
Lohan
saying she
has
was doing
come
as
up
well
in the world.
as Britney, but she was doing very well. I mean, keep in
Yeah.
mind, she was an actor, not a musician.
No, but the difference is Lindsay Lohan is still doing
So
well. She
she
has
was in
8
different-
movies.
Are you-
8 movies in development.
Are you
and
telling
they
me
didn't take any away from her.
You did not hear Lindsay Lohan's single, Rumors?
No.
She
in
is a
fact,
musician,
producer
bona
Peter owns
fide.
that CD.
plays
Purchased,
it
bought
in
and
our
purchased.
love bed.
But no, I have to say she's not as good as Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff rocks the
she's
fucking
doing-
hizzy. Okay.
she's-
Oh, yes,
She's doing the same
Oh,
music
yeah.
as Hilary Duff, but not as good.
But Hillary's done something that could ring the death knell for her career too. She dyed her hair dark, and
Dude.
that's just not a good
She's
move.
had her hair dark for a while. Who
I
was
know,
it that
but you
dyed
haven't
her-
heard from her
Cameron
either.
Diaz dyed her hair dark.
Yeah,
that looks
not a good
awful.
move.
All right,
No,
the
but
only
it's back to
person,
blonde now.
the
It's
only
back to
person
blonde.
who got away with it, in my mind, is Rachel McAdams. Got away,
But
with
she was
dyeing-
already. She always had dark hair. She just
No,
wore wigs.
But she didn't-
did.
No, she just
Oh.
wore wigs. For,
Well, she pulled it
She
off.
looks great. I love her
Is
more
she-
than anyone
is
in the
she
whole
naturally
entire world.
blonde?
No, she's naturally a brunette.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
I was going
No.
to say because blonde didn't look as good on her.
I
thought
think
it
so.
I didn't think it
she's
looked as-
hot like that. See,
I
you're
didn't
not
think it looked as good as brunette. I think
You're
brunette looked better.
not a guy at all.
What?
Oh, you didn't know.
I'm not a guy?
You didn't know. I thought having
Fuck.
kids would have
Just letting, yeah,
That's-
given you a clue.
What are you going to tell all my ex-girlfriends, David? Do I have to call them now?
Hot. Talk about it. Talk about your lesbian report.
Not
Rachel McAdams is great, and Rachel McAdams is kind of pissing me off because she's not going for the movie she should be going for. She should be a star at this point.
Isn't she dating Ryan Gosling? Yeah.
from The
I wouldn't
Notebook.
have
She
time
is
for anything
stuck in The
else.
Notebook. She's
No,
just,
I know. He's
she has
retorted.
him-
I don't like him
You
at
don't
all.
like him?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
I like
couldn't
him.
get through The Notebook. I couldn't get through it.
I haven't watched it, but I
couldn't
do like
do
him.
it. I don't understand why everybody loved it so much. Did you cry, Christian?
He was part of the Mickey Mouse Club with
Yeah, he
all those
was.
people,
And
but
now
he
he's all
actually ended up
serious.
doing
I'm so
serious
serious.
stuff.
I
think
did
that's
kind of
wait.
tear up. Wait. I did
Oh.
kind of tear up during The Notebook when she dumped Cyclops. I thought that was really kind of shitty because she went with Ryan Gosling instead of a member of the X-Men, and I really would have thought like someone with
Oh,
supernatural.
that was her
powers.
boyfriend? Cyclops was her boyfriend in The
Yeah.
Notebook? I didn't even get that far. I couldn't take it.
what?
She's stupid. That bitch is stupid, yo. You know what? I want to bring up the X-Men, but I want to wait till we're having a cinema for the sophisticate, and I really want to bring up a point for the X-Men. So you guys got to remind me, because you know how I get.
I'll do my best. But you know what movie producer Peter here
What?
got weepy-eyed at? Did we already talk about this?
No, what? I don't remember.
Was it
Maybe.
Lindsay Lohan and Herbie Go South? Or something?
Close.
Okay.
What?
It was 50 First Dates.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, but that-
The dumbest movie ever made.
No,
No,
that's
it's not
not-
the dumbest movie
it's
ever.
not?
Have you seen it?
The end
Yeah.
is so sad.
It's okay. Adam
Really?
Sandler gets on my nerves.
Wait, you saw Dumb and Dumber and you still think that's the dumbest movie ever made?
No,
or you
Dumb
saw
and Dumber
Forrest
was
Gump and you still
boring.
think 50 First Dates is the...
Can you believe how bad Forrest Gump is?
It's such a bad movie. I hate that movie.
It won an Oscar, and I couldn't believe
I
how
hate
stupid
that
it
movie.
was. I thought,
I
it
hate
must
that
be
movie.
good because it
I
won an
hate
Oscar.
that
But
movie.
Oscar award-winning movies are stupid. Ghost. won
Peter
an
owns it,
Oscar.
and I'm like,
We are
I'm like,
about
you
to-
watch that when I'm not home.
Okay.
We are-
I'm going to an Oscar award-winning classic actress's house for New Year's. Nobody cares.
No
All right,
one
keep
cares
going.
at all.
Okay.
Anyways, I think we're about to get cut off the air because Peter likes Forrest Gump.
Wait, why? Give him the mic. Why do you like
It's
Forrest
called,
Gump? Come on.
Censorship. Why does he like Forrest Gump?
Do you like Forrest Gump, Cristal, Jewel of the North?
Really? You were
Well,
so
you're much
busy talking you
smarter
didn't
than
hear me
Peter.
talk?
I did, but I just wanted you to say it again. You're so much smarter than Peter, so I take
Thanks.
your opinion over Peter's. I didn't say anything. I'm just kidding. They're both very smart. They're the triumvirate.
So who's this famous chick you're going to go over and bone?
Yeah.
You probably don't know her. Patricia Neal. She won an Oscar for HUD in 1965 with Paul Newman. She's 81 now. So she's not a
Sweet.
chick, but
Now that I
her
know,
granddaughter is getting married. Her granddaughter, I mean, she was married to Roald Dahl. Do you know who that was?
Yes.
Nope.
He wrote like Willy
Roald
Wonka and the
Dahl.
Chocolate Factory. He wrote Matilda.
James
I've heard it
Giant
before.
Peach.
James and the Giant Peach, and it's their granddaughter is getting married. She's a friend of mine, and we're going, and it's
Oh,
in
wow.
Martha's Vineyard and stuff like
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Wow, I should tell my girlfriend. She really loves James and the Giant Peach.
Bring her.
Roald
Let's
Dahl
go to
is
the wedding.
awesome.
Let's bring her.
Martha's
So you
Vineyard?
and Christian's girlfriend are
go.
going to go to a wedding together?
Yes, we are.
I'm sure Christian will be just fine with that.
That's the next logical step
as I
in
can
in
play
our
WoW.
circle, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, exactly.
For me
That's
to do
it.
something like
Pass the buck. Pass the buck.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Now I might be a security risk.
That's true. I
But
think
that
if you take it
bitch better
Wait.
have the Oscar on the
Now
mantle
talk
because I want
about
to see
talk
it.
about how you hate Forrest Gump, and it'll be all included in the part Peter's going to cut.
Don't you fuck with that shit. Well, you
Speaking
tell
of
us
Forrest
why.
Gump.
Maybe we'll start liking it.
Speaking
Why
of
do you like
fucking
Forrest
with
Gump?
shit.
Wait, that doesn't seem like a movie he would like.
you
He's
know
so
what?
anti-establishment. You think that you would hate that movie,
need to
Peter?
Chill the fuck out.
Am I freaking out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Cool.
I'm
What-
a little bit high
can
on
we-
diet
We
pills.
have other things we can talk. Diet pills? What diet pills are you taking?
Relicore and Cortislim.
I don't.
They work. They
Wait,
work.
Are
They
you
work.
supposed to take them in conjunction with one another?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They work in conjunction with each other.
I'm looking
You
at
get a
David
little
right now.
flipped out.
Ladies and gentlemen, David has a hypodermic of Relicore in one arm and Durtradome or whatever in the other arm.
Cortislim. You can get them at Target.
I'm gonna have
At
to Google
Target.
both of these.
They're both sticking
they're
out
gonna
of his
be
arm.
featured on my
is-
next health report.
What they do is they balance your hormones or something.
I'm
They
sure
make
that
a
they
maniac
do.
and they make you wake up in the middle of the night thinking about like, oh my god, I'm so unhappy, and you're like,
They turn you into a woman?
they totally turn you.
Wow.
They balance your hormones the other way,
Thank
but
you.
yeah, totally. Totally.
Maybe you should stop taking them.
Why? It's making me lose weight.
Well,
It's called quality of life,
I
Crystal.
understand, but there's a few other things that you might want to look into if you want to lose weight. For
I've
instance,
tried everything
these
short
large
of
wads of gum that you've been chewing probably contain lots of
no
sugar.
sugar free. Sugar free. No, I would chew gum instead of eating meals sometimes.
Oh well, that's part of your problem.
Need to keep your
What?
metabolism
You need
strong.
to eat.
No, I do. I
you need
eat
to
every
small,
3 hours, small
meals
meals.
regularly, because otherwise.
And then if I get hungry again, I chew gum in between the 3 hour mark.
That doesn't work for me.
And I drink
eat,
a lot of water.
what do you eat in your small meals?
I eat like some meat and some vegetables. I eat a lot of protein
So
and
when you were
vegetables.
telling me about how IHOP was really great,
Yeah, but I don't do that every day. I do that like maybe like I don't know 3 or 4 times a week. That wouldn't cause me not to lose weight. Give me a break.
What about tonight? Did you have anything sugary?
No, I haven't eaten sugar in like since
5,
they took
6
me out
hours.
to dinner.
You're
last
a
weekend.
liar. You had a caramel empanada from Taco Bell tonight.
But you made
You
me
don't
do
even
it.
know. You don't even know. You don't even remember anymore. You're like a kleptomaniac. You're
I'm
like,
all hopped
where
up
did I
on
get
diet
this TV?
pills.
Where did I get this pot belly? Did I steal it?
I don't have a pot belly.
oh dear,
I know you don't. Just like you didn't have a caramel empanada.
holy shit!
I didn't have a whole one. I had one bite.
Then you have a very, very, very small, almost invisible pot belly.
Thank you. But you saw me. Come on, admit it. I only had one bite.
You had 2 bites. I noted it because you bit it once and you went, that was only crusty, and then you
Yeah, I
wanted
didn't get
some
the
of this.
caramel. Well, I had to get the caramel.
You are not defending your case in any way.
God damn it. I'm like those fat girls on the radio, like, I can't lose weight, I don't know why. Well, what did you eat? All I had was a salad and a fresca. And they're like, no, really, what else did you eat?
Well, it
All
was
I
a
had
taco
just a taco.
salad.
I had a bite of a taco. Well, how much? Well, I had 3 tacos.
I ate a taco stand. Yeah.
Taco stand.
I would like to eat a taco.
Yeah, but that's not
stand.
my fault. Come on, there was an empanada. I had to taste it once in my life, didn't I? Didn't I?
Hey, don't
What?
look at me. I just ate a whole chocolate bar.
But I'm on diet pills. So
just while we were setting up the mics.
Do you want me to get you some diet pills?
No, I don't actually, because you know what?
What?
I love my children and my husband, and I don't want to die.
Yeah, they'll flip you out.
She also says that in case of a terrorist attack. She's also going to say the same thing. I have pills of terrorist attack. It's the same thing. I love my husband.
I know, and you don't want to, because I've found myself screaming at my animals, my dogs and my cats, when they do the slightest provocation, and you don't want to do that to your poor
kids. That doesn't sound like it's good for you. I actually had a really bad day yesterday, and I was kind of like that. So what
did
I
you
did,
scream at your kids?
Well, no, but I got really like upset about every little thing. You know, like Pape puts the couch cushion on the floor, and I'm like, why did you do that? And it's just like not a big deal. So we just basically sat around and watched TV all day, and I got some ice cream. That was the handling. So.
Yum. You're so good. You guys are so good with your kids. Oh, my parents, they didn't give a shit if they hurt our feelings or not. They didn't all. I mean, my dad would back in a shabam.
If you don't know whom to date,
don't stay home and masturbate.
That's not your last resort.
It's the Relationship Report.
Oh, that's me. That's David with the Relationship Report.
Speaking
okay, here I have a tape I'm going to play about information you guys need before I launch into my report. So just listen closely.
Okay.
A tape you're going to play?
Shh. Right, I'm playing it right now. Shh.
Peter, cue it up.
The X-rated film Deep Throat came out in 1972. In 1976, the federal government litigated against some of the individuals who distributed the film and only one actor in the film, Harry Reams. This was the first time an actor was prosecuted for obscenity in the United States. But one of the arguments in the case was that the film taught women that clitoral orgasms were more enjoyable than vaginal ones, and that was thought to be obscene and degrading to women. I would like Crystal, you as a woman, and Christian, you as a sex expert and a playa, to comment on this.
Wow, I can't believe we were featured in a tape.
I can't believe someone actually thought about me in conjunction with the clitoris.
But I can't
haven't
believe
even seen one.
In a court of law, I mean, this was in the 70s, but in a court of law, they actually argued that a film was obscene because it taught women that they could have clitoral orgasms versus vaginal orgasms.
Well, that was an X-rated movie.
How insane is that? No, but what I'm saying is the
They
court
thought
of
it
law
was
was arguing
degrading.
that it was obscene because
what year was it?
1976. But still,
Yes.
that was the year of
Who was it?
sexual
Somebody. I think my
liberation
brother was telling me recently that people who oral sex is considered dirty, right? People, and it originated because people used to not get the opportunity to bathe very often. So if you were willing to put your mouth down somewhere that was filthy because someone hadn't seen bathwater in probably like 4 to 6 months, you were actually a dirty person. No one.
That comes with a block of cheese.
No one would be
Get some
willing to
wine
do
with
that.
Yeah,
So-
you're right. That would be dirty. I would
So
hate
then
that
it's dirty. But
person.
now people have washed up and people take baths on
They better
regular
wash
basis.
up right before it, okay?
But it's still called, people still consider it dirty activity.
I thought it was dirty because it is sex and they did it so they couldn't get pregnant. But what do you
Why
think?
is that dirty? That's kind of smart, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but how hypocritical people are with sex and stuff, and especially religious people.
Like you're only
and
supposed to have
stuff,
sex in order to procreate and never.
True, but I think we're actually also bypassing one thing. I mean, understanding the bathwater in the era and understanding the fact that it's sex, things like that. These are also urine outlets for most people.
Yeah,
Yeah, but isn't urine sterile?
Yes, however, urine is still urine. I mean, it
Urine's
cakes up on the
disgusting.
floor
Gross.
and smells disgusting. It's waste. So I can imagine.
Presumably,
Yeah.
you don't have somebody just pee and then.
That's the thing, though.
You know
When
what
you're
I'm saying,
giving
This is
oral
just gonna get
satisfaction to a
graphic.
woman, you can avoid the urinary area.
Right.
and
With a
hit the
vibrator, I agree.
hit the clitoral area. But with a man, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. Like,
Awesome.
No, I've
thing,
never had a vibrator used on me. What do you mean?
wait a minute, though, Crystal. Wouldn't you dump a guy that couldn't give you a clitoral orgasm that was just trying to give you vaginal orgasms? Or how could this possibly? How could
I
people,
think that-
how could intelligent people sit
Okay.
there and listen to that argument? Ooh, it's bad because it's teaching women about clitoral orgasms.
Because people
What?
used to think it was only appropriate also to wear underwear or above your belly button.
But that wasn't in the 70s. In the 70s, it was the decade past the sexual liberation decade. I mean, we were already a decade past that. And in the 50s, it was already sexual, those sexual liberation era started and sex and all that
So
stuff.
why didn't they start shaving themselves until the late 80s?
I don't know why. Why didn't people groom down there?
It's another mystery.
You know why? You know what it was?
Porn
this
tapes?
is what it was. No, it was porn tapes. You're right. That's
I thought
exactly
it'd be
what it was.
I actually thought it was global
People
warming.
didn't see other people's
yeah.
vaginas down there. And Playboy actually started it. Playboy started the grooming down
Yeah.
there. and then porn, like, wow, like people started really seeing.
It's like
'cause
picking up a
women never
hairstyling
saw-
magazine.
Yeah.
You don't think about cutting your hair until you're at the doctor's office and there's a hairstyling magazine. You go, oh,
Exactly.
that haircut looks really cute on Jennifer Aniston. So you go, oh, that haircut looks really cute on Jenna Jameson. And you're like, hey, let's.
Hey, that haircut looks
So wait.
really cute on my vagina.
So listen to me. So Dr. Ruth Westheimer says that there's no such thing as a vaginal orgasm. It's only a clitoral orgasm.
I
What
think that's
do you think about that, Crystal?
Shit.
Wait, let's talk to someone. Oh, well, yeah. Well,
Okay.
have you
Christian
ever had
thinks
an
it's
orgasm
bullshit,
with your
so
vagina?
Let's go with
Christian?
what Christian says.
No.
What
I
about,
never.
what about you, Crystal? What do you think of clitoral versus vaginal orgasms?
I don't know. I mean, assuming, I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what kind of
I
answer
mean,
you're
like,
looking
what?
for.
Because you're a woman, you have the parts. Like,
Uh-huh.
like, do you think it's obscene to have a clitoral orgasm?
No.
Like, is it just as pleasurable to have no clitoral orgasm and a vaginal orgasm, or can can just stimulus of the
You know
vagina?
what? I'm just happy to get laid, and I don't analyze it so much.
That's all right.
no, the
I like
whole
how you
thing-
slipped anal in there. That was good.
Did I say
Good.
anal
That was
orgasm?
that was a little. No, she said analyze.
I did not. I said analyze it,
Oh,
guys.
sorry. It's a Canadian
Right.
accent.
I just want
Right.
you guys to acknowledge
Christian being wishful
how
thinking.
insane it is for them to argue in court of law, like, ooh, this is a bad movie because it's teaching women about clitoral orgasm.
I
think
just
it's
would.
insane.
Could you imagine being part of the jury for that? Just imagine. Okay, it's the 70s, and they have to pick a wide variety. And now, obviously, the people who are trying to prosecute will pick someone who is going to be deeply offended by it. So, can you imagine, like, the old ladies knitting there in the pew, and then it's like,
Totally.
for, these women haven't even seen their clitoris in the last 80 or 40 years or something like that,
God.
let alone
I hope they don't have
thought
it
about an
anymore,
orgasm.
yeah.
So the fact that some guy in a suit comes out and starts explaining the difference between vaginal and clitoral orgasms,
Clitoral.
she would probably gouge her eyeballs out with her own knitting
But the
shears.
thing too is they were
Yeah.
found guilty on all charges.
I don't understand how someone could. I don't understand why someone could think that a clitoral orgasm is offensive, but a vaginal one isn't. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, totally.
It's all about the sex. It's all about the Benjamins, you know.
So you don't even care that much. Like you don't even concentrate that much. Like, oh, hit the clitoris. Come on, go, Peter. Go. Like you don't
The
like
green
do
lights
that,
on.
right?
The
Like-
green lights on. Ding, ding,
I mean, just like whatever happens, happens, right?
You know, I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah. Well,
you ever-
I'm
do
going
you-
to say
did
something
you-
surprising, maybe to you.
What? Yeah, go
I'm
what?
not really going to talk about my sex life to you on
That
the
is
air.
so
But
fucked up.
You have deeper.
No. See, this is the way it works. You can talk about people you've been with.
Uh-huh.
You can talk about maybe a little bit about someone you're dating. But when you're like married and you're with someone, you don't really go there. It's
I
like
understand.
I was talking to a friend's husband, and you know it's funny if he talks about some girl, some crazy girl that he dated and was all over him and or whatever. It's not or you know there was something weird happened when they were having sex or something. It's not funny if he talks about my friend, his wife, that way. You know, I don't
totally
want to hear
understand
it
that.
about her.
I don't want you to talk about your husband. I want you to talk about your vagina.
Which is basically,
and
unfortunately,
producer Peter just walked in.
fortunately, no one knows that when we refer to Crystal's pussy, we refer to Peter. That's what we're talking. That's what we're talking about.
Whoa.
Yes, he does like clitoral stimulation.
Ding ding.
Yeah, wait, producer Peter, I want to ask you because our whole argument here is they Deep Throat the movie, they prosecuted all the people involved because they said it was obscene because they taught women that clitoral orgasms are more enjoyable than vaginal orgasms.
You just gave it away to all listening audience that Peter was absent during the time you went through that
I
whole
did
diatribe.
say he walked
well,
in
he
the
already
room
said
just
that.
now. I did.
So the thing is what do you prefer, a clitoral orgasm or a vaginal orgasm?
You just gave away the fact that. Oh,
What?
sorry. No, I'm
Who are
sorry.
you, fucking Molten Minute? You're giving away Deep Throat. Like, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen Deep Throat
thanks
either.
For spoiling it.
That's the tagline of the movie. Like Deep Throat, her clitoris is in her mouth or in her throat.
What?
Everybody knows that.
No, that's
Oh,
your
come on, you guys.
uvula.
No. It's,
It is. It's.
no,
your
it's
uvula.
a movie. It's an X-rated movie. It's a stupid movie. What happens is she can't get an orgasm, so the doctor inspects her down there,
And then he
and
ends
so
up
then
inspecting
he
her with
somehow
his tongue.
inspects her. Yeah, no, then somehow he inspects her throat for some reason, and he's like, "Oh, I found your clitoris in your throat." So then she's like, "No way, there's no way," and he's like, "Yeah, let me show you," and then
He
she
sticks his
sucks
dick
him
in her
off,
mouth.
and
Yeah,
then
let
he
me
hits
show you.
and she's like, she has an orgasm through that. Everybody knows that. That's not a spoiler. That's the whole.
I
point
did
of the
not know
movie.
that.
I didn't know that.
Well, you guys probably didn't think much about the movie Deep
We
Throat,
also
since it was
are
150 years
significantly
ago,
younger
right?
than you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was already 42 when it came out in 1972. So count
Do the
that
math
up.
there.
We'll
That's
do the
150
math,
something
yeah.
at least.
Anyway, so we got nowhere with that. I was trying to help people with this relationship report. So wait, before we go into the next thing, Crystal, is there anything you could tell us to help us out? With this,
sex is
clitoral,
great.
vaginal.
Use
so just have
protection.
sex and shut up about it.
Use protection. Don't get AIDS. Don't get pregnant unless you want to.
And don't get VBP.
Be responsible. If you're under the age of 14, I wouldn't recommend having sex. Ever.
14. Wow, that's old. I mean, that's young. What about 16?
16 is fine.
Listen, I know why she's saying that. I met several friends. Actually, the last 2 people I have met had sex before they were 12 years old.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, that's too young. I
Half
would
the
kill
people
somebody.
I know were 16 when they lost their virginity. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah,
But
how old were
that's
you
what I'm
when you
saying.
lost your
14 is
22.
really young.
16
Oh,
is
see, we're gonna do that for the next relationship report.
Oh,
We
but
should
I've
use
made up for lost
22.
time. I've had sex with more people than you've met.
Yeah, no, my brother.
Oh, really?
It's basically like the 70s in my pants. That's it.
Then why haven't you seen Deep Throat? How about you have tried
Is
to
that why you
seduce your
smell like
ladies?
pot?
Well,
Every
it's
time you
playing.
walk by?
I see it when I go to sleep at night. I hear the film reel running, but and it gets really hot and popcorn's left in my pants. But
Wait, can you say the person's first name that you lost your virginity to at 22?
Aaron.
Aaron? Oh, I thought it was going to
It
be
was
Samantha
like he was
or
confessing
Gerald.
or something, or what was that like when they do an inquest?
Do we know Aaron? Do I know Aaron? Have I ever met Aaron? Is Aaron A-A-R-O-N or E-R-I-N?
This is a slight disclaimer. Aaron is a made-up name. I'm not giving the person's name. That I
Even
lost my
made up, though.
virginity
Is
Wow.
it E-R-I-N or A-A-R-O-N?
to. I actually didn't think that far into it. That's a good point. I should really think up my imaginative.
Yeah, you
Wow.
should.
Could just think about it for a
plan
minute
these
and tell
things
us
out.
which one it is. Is it A-A-R-O-N or
You know, just
E-R-I-N?
fucking pick one, man. Seriously.
Can I see what's behind door number 3, Alex?
That's
it's
only 2 spellings of Aaron.
E-R-I-N.
Oh, so it was a girl.
Same old film, I'm sick of it. Here's cinema for the sophisticated.
Hey, everybody. So, just on this week's Cinema for the Sophisticate, I
Wait,
did
who is this giving the report?
Oh, this is Christian.
Okay,
Christian, master of the microphone.
We can tell who Christian is.
because we can look at him.
He's
Look right at him. He's right there.
Notice he laughed as soon as he said, "We can look at him and point it out."
Sorry, go ahead with your
I
report.
think we
Go.
all have distinctive voices.
Don't yawn into the mic. That means everyone thinks you're bored. Or someone might see your clitoris if you do that.
It's my uvula.
Oh, sorry. Your ovaries, whatever.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
Ready,
So, this weekend I actually had the great opportunity to see The Kingdom.
The Kingdom.
It's a Peter Berg movie. It's about
Peter Berg?
Peter Berg.
Is he the guy who did The Hobbit?
No, that's
That's
Peter
Peter
Jackson.
Jackson.
But he's an
see.
up-and-coming action film guy.
The first
Action
name,
film.
right?
He's
Well,
been
who's
doing-
in the Kingdom?
Jamie Foxx, yo.
Oh shit!
But he sounded more like Tracy Morgan to me. You know Tracy Morgan.
I love
right?
Tracy Morgan. I hate Jamie
I'm
Foxx.
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan cracks me
Could
up.
you help me remember my ATM PIN code?
That's what Jamie Foxx talked during the whole movie.
Sort of. He sounded like that. And then, except when he was serious, he sounded like a white guy. So,
Test.
anyways, Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx's stand-up was funny. I think he should have stuck with that. I never saw Ray, so I can't really say anything farther.
I
than
don't
I
want to
didn't
see
either.
it.
Anyways, my 2 favorite people in that were Chris Cooper, who's ugly
Bale.
as sin. That guy looks like a claymation
Who is
doll
Chris?
that
Chris
melted.
Cooper. He's the guy that won
Chris
an
Cooper?
Academy Award or whatever.
Whatever he is.
What was he in?
He just looks ugly.
He was in. I don't know. He's just retorted. But anyways, what about?
He's a good actor, but he's great
I
at
hate
acting
him.
ugly. And,
He's
and
great
of course,
at acting ugly.
Jason Bateman was in it, which was awesome.
I like Jason Bateman. He
I love
rocks.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah, Jason Bateman
He's
rocks.
He was good in this. And
Whatever
he
happened to Justine? She rocks
Justine's
too.
cool, yeah.
Didn't they have a kid together and then move somewhere?
Probably.
They had to flee because everyone, the
They're-
outcry of
they're
people who
brother
Well, wait.
and sister.
Yeah, they're twins.
I know,
but why
that's
They're
why
would
not
they-
twins. They're not. She's older.
Crystal.
Okay. No, but I really thought they
In
were.
my
they
world, they're
they
twins.
look so much like
She
each other.
ruined
I
it.
thought they were twins too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They have made out though before they admitted it. But go.
All right. Well,
think
I'm
she-
just disgusted because I did a search for that on YouTube and I didn't find it. I'm disgusted that they actually haven't gotten that footage.
Damn that YouTube.
God damn. So
YouTube is amazing.
it's basically the story about how we there's a terrorist attack on an American base in or like American
What are we
civilians.
talking about again?
Oh, The Kingdom, the movie.
Kingdom. Gotcha.
The Kingdom.
Wait, where is the base? Sorry.
It's in Saudi Arabia.
We're so paying
God,
attention.
it sounds so
Christian.
boring. Is it a boring movie? The movie sounds so.
Well,
It
this is
does.
the thing.
It sounds really dumb.
I listened to the previews on the radio,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and it said it was like the last 30 minutes will be so intense you won't be able to move.
Oh,
and I thought
The first hours
yeah,
be really
well,
boring.
first off, I thought it's not like I'll be going anywhere anyway. I'm at a fucking movie theater. I'm not really going to be getting up and doing a few laps and then coming back to sit down. But I was like, okay, so the first part's going to pretty much suck. And going in thinking that, it wasn't that bad. But it's true. The last 35 minutes were, if you're an action nut or anything like that, that's
they were
great.
riveting.
Was it good action?
Riveting.
though, or-
I literally got bolts nailed into my shins, like riveted.
But wait, was it good action or just a lot of
It was
action?
good action. It was excellent. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't John Woo or anything like that. It was really intense. It was really well done.
So you're saying if you don't care for action much, then you could just skip the whole thing?
No. Catch the first hour and a half of boring documentary. That's great. But
See, I like action, but not action for action's sake. I like action when it makes sense and it's good and well done and all that stuff.
so most of
It can be
action you
good.
don't like.
I
You don't
like
most-
action.
Yeah, I don't like action just for action's sake. It's boring. It gets so boring. It's the same old thing.
I like action, but the problem I have with a lot of action movies is that they I don't know if it's that they don't have enough money for a lot of things or that they think that people need to see things really, really fast, but they do everything so fast that I can't tell what the fuck is going on.
In some movies,
it's like,
yeah.
if they just slow it down just a little, like I'm all for high speed chases or
Yeah.
people driving really fast. That's fine. But I'm talking about like gunfights or people shooting each other, people punching each other. Maybe they feel like they have to speed up to make it look realistic or something. Like if I actually watched it in real time, I would see, oh, he's not really punching him in the face.
Yeah,
Maybe
totally.
that's what it is.
Like
But I get
Jean-Claude
too
Van Damme.
confused, especially in the theater when you're like in the front row and everything's like huge.
That's right.
Yeah, but if you have a really good movie with an amazing script and really good writing, like Charlie's Angels with Drew Barrymore, then it makes sense. Then you can follow
Shut up,
it.
No, it was
Producer
good
Peter,
and
can
had
you
a
cut his
great-
mic? Can you cut
You
his
know,
mic?
it was good and had a great action sequence.
What?
Hot Fuzz.
Yes,
That was a good
absolutely.
I wanted to
movie.
see that. I didn't see
You
that.
said
I
shoot, it was
love
like
that
20
shit.
minutes of straight
I
action.
love
That was
shit.
awesome.
I
That
love
must have
those
been hard to
guys. I
shoot.
love that.
Yes, definitely see Hot
Accent,
Fuzz.
love
Better
everything.
action than The Kingdom.
The Kingdom.
But-
So wait for Kingdom to come out on DVD is what you're trying to tell us.
Maybe it depends. Like I said, depends on your choices. Now, just to bring something up, I always thought it was interesting that they called it action. That's the genre, action.
Action.
Action meaning they're doing something, as opposed to most other movies which are not doing something. It's just interesting because then they would put it in big bold letters and be like action. Drama.
You know, how come
know?
there's no category? Because there's drama and there's comedy, which are kind of can be opposites, but there's no inaction category.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no.
there's like the Talking Head movies.
No, it's
and-
documentary.
No, they call it. Well, they call it. I forget what they call it, but yeah. I know
Well,
what you're
that could be a
saying.
music.
But it's just people
documentary.
sitting in a room saying, like, "What can we put
Anyone
this
got
under that
that?
will get people's attention?" Action.
Right, yeah.
But wait, I want to bring up
Desire.
X-Men.
Punch
X-Men.
it.
Did you guys all see X-Men
Blood.
3, the last X-Men?
No.
Are you actually looking at me and
Yeah, I'm
asking
asking
this
both of you
question?
guys if
Are
you-
you
Have
looking
not
at me
seen
and asking this question
Yeah.
seriously to find out what?
But
Do you know if I've been in a coma recently?
no. But
or
you I'm
debilitated?
just saying, people don't know. You have to say for the we have a new viewer who doesn't know you. I mean, chances are very slim that someone's going to know you on this
Is
planet.
that a skinny
but
joke?
Still.
Is that a skinny joke?
No, I'm saying that.
Slim. But
So you saw it. It was fine. I liked X-Men 3. I liked all 3 X-Men movies, right? What
Yes,
did you think
absolutely.
of X-Men 3?
Yes, I liked it.
Why is it getting such a bad rap? Even on TV, when they played it, said in the flawed third movie of
This
the
is-
trilogy, and I guess all the X-Men fans who read the comic books hate that movie.
I'm gonna get
seen
Crystal. I'm gonna get Crystal's explanation out of the way
Uh-huh.
because mine might be lengthy.
Okay, ready?
I haven't
go.
seen it, and what I don't understand is this is what happens when I see the commercial. This is the Silver Surfer one, right?
No, that's.
Oh.
I hate
That's
this
Fantastic Four.
This is
okay.
why I'm
I
just
hate
getting
all those
her-
Okay,
Fantastic Four
okay,
movies
good.
are
Getting
boring
hers
to
out of the
me.
way
X-Men.
X-Men is Hugh Jackman.
Right.
and-
Yeah. Now I remember. I saw the
awesome.
first one, and then
You didn't like
first
it?
No, I liked it.
Okay.
But I haven't really.
I
You
like
know
all
what? You
three.
know what
They
it is.
touch
I know
me.
why I haven't seen the other ones. Is because Peter didn't care to see the other ones because he's
They're
like
great.
he likes like comic books.
Uh-huh.
He thinks are good, but when they try and take a comic book and then make it into a movie, he doesn't like that.
Well, see, that's before Christian gets into his
Interesting.
thing. Like, I know it's totally different than the comic books, and I didn't really get into the comics. Like, I've seen some of the cartoons, and it is totally different.
Christian's got that. He's better
but
than us.
I
Look
could
on his
see
face.
it for what it was, and I liked the movies as what they were. I thought they did a pretty good job with them. Ready, go, Christian.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking?
Shut
We're
up
talking
and
about
go.
X-Men.
Yeah, we're talking about X-Men.
Well, this is what I'd like to explain.
what? Did you just do research? He just went on the internet on his phone.
Yeah, what's X-Men?
Okay, so
Well, first off to start, yes, of course, it's going to be different. A movie's going to be different from the comic book, but it's also the way that they set up the characters. For instance, the character development. In the first one, there was lengthy development for each of the main characters. They were very solid characters. There was lengthy development. The second one, obviously, they wanted to enter in more more of the mutants, more of the characters and stuff like that. So you saw glimpses, which was kind of cool for people who knew the comics. You saw, oh, blah, 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 blah. These people, you see someone use a power briefly, and you don't see him the rest of the movie. So it's like anyone who read the comic books is like, oh, that's, Night Stalker X4 or someone, whatever. That's
or
someone.
Fat. Which one was Fat?
Wait, the Blob?
No, Fat. No, P-H-A-T. The character's name is Fat, and that was one of the criticisms that X-Men people have is like Fat was used incorrectly or whatever.
There was the Beast guy, right? And the wings? And the guy with the wings? Those
the
two
Angel
guys?
guy, yeah.
Was that the second
awesome.
one or the third one?
The third one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I did see it. Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, you did see it?
Yeah.
It was pretty good, didn't you think?
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah,
So,
it was good.
what were you going to say? Like,
It was
like
memorable.
For instance, the third one with Archangel, Archangel, he was just there he was just briefly there to do two things, and that was it. There was
Cover
no
the gay demographic?
no development at all. But
Yeah,
but people like, for instance, allegedly, what's her name, Halle Berry, was not going to do the third film because she wanted more money. And because there's so many high-profile actors in that movie, they were on a fairly tight budget, I think, as far as spreading it around. But allegedly she was asking for so much that she was going to back out of the movie. And I was fine with that because she was horrible in the second one, and in Catwoman, by the way.
I didn't see that. That looks so stupid.
But and as a clause, apparently, as part of that, is she and I believe another actor. Ouch! Ouch! That was a good Catwoman joke.
One
of the clauses.
Clause.
Anyways, as part of that, she had to get more acting time. Like she had to be the prima donna on screen, and she and someone else. In either case, that was a lot of concentration on the previous X-Men people and not the new ones. It's like going to a movie and seeing 2 minutes of previews, as opposed to going to a movie and seeing 10 minutes of previews, which is awesome. You see 5, maybe 6 movies in previews. You like that, you know what I mean? It builds more. It's not just the same people doing the same story.
But I thought all in all it wound up pretty good. What did you think of it? Like all in all, didn't you think it was pretty good?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, the special effects, but like there were things that I would really like to see more of. Like Kelsey Grammer as the Beast did like 4 cartwheels, and then that was it. That's all he did.
You'd like to see more of Kelsey Grammer? Really?
He actually I thought he did a good job, because when I heard he was doing it, I was like, that's so stupid, because he's so not the Beast.
All I saw
but
was
he did a really good job.
Yeah, it was good mixed with the Matrix.
He did a really good job
with lots of fur glued onto him. That's what I saw.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but no, he was so brusque and he was very masculine and not like Fraser. I thought.
I don't know. There's just sometimes when I see somebody acting in a role, and it takes me like 5 minutes to realize that person is that other person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what's his face?
But his
in
voice,
Natural Born Killers. Like it took me like 5 minutes.
Woody
before,
Harrelson?
Yeah, it took me like 5 minutes before I was like, hey, that's the guy from Cheers. Like he was a totally different person.
Oh,
completely.
and the 2 guys from Cheers.
And he didn't have makeup on,
Yeah, totally.
This guy's got like fur taped to his flesh, and he's still. I can see that he's Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, I can see that. But I thought he basically, all in all, did a pretty good job. I thought everyone did a pretty good job. I didn't think it was a bad movie. Like the last Matrix or the last 2 Star Wars. Like, you know what I mean? Like those, you could see that they're horrible and stupid movies. But X-Men, I thought all in all was like, they even got the emotions right on certain things and stuff.
Yeah, it was just like, as far as someone who, if you want to look at the people that go there to see it, as far as comics, they should have done more characters. That is a huge part of the people who go to see it. They want to see how they're going to do new characters. And the Beast, awesome. They teased that. Archangel was a huge part of it, and they were in it for like 7 seconds. It's like, did you guys see Spider-Man 3?
No.
Okay.
No, was that good?
I'm not. Well, if you guys haven't seen Spider-Man 3, then I don't even know what I'm doing.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Podcast. I should leave. Thumbs way down, but
then why are you mad that we didn't see it?
Because it's horribly wonderful, and it's everyone's civic duty actually to go see that.
Oh, see, I'm Canadian.
I hate Tobey Maguire.
True, but you've immigrated here. You've had children on this soil.
I don't have to vote. I don't have to watch your stupid movies.
If it comes down to brass tacks, your children will go see the movie without you.
Wait a minute, is that you're American, but those are the only things that make you un-American? Is you don't have to see our stupid movies?
I'm not.
No, but
I'm
like
a resident.
Canadians, what I'm saying is like you guys seem American, but the only thing separating you is you don't have to see our stupid movies.
No. What I'm saying is I'm only a resident here, so there's certain things that I can't do. For instance, being a resident and not a citizen, I don't have the right to vote. So when people go, "Oh, Bush this or Bush that," I go, "Haha, not my fault."
You can have my right if you want.
And,
do you vote in Canadian elections?
I don't now, but I did when I lived there.
Why don't you do absentee?
Because honestly, I moved when I was 18, and so I didn't really think about it. I
who's
voted
the Prime
once
Minister even?
before.
Who's the Prime Minister of Canada right now?
Right now, I'd have to Google it. It was Jean Chrétien for a long time.
Wow.
And
Jean Chrétien.
It was somebody else. It's somebody else now.
Is it I don't know anything about Canada,
forget his
actually.
name,
I don't even know
John.
enough to ask.
It's blue on the map, right?
It's up there.
No, that's the
orange.
water. Water's blue.
No, it's
It's
orange.
north. All I know is if you drop a ball in Canada, it rolls down to America. That's all I know.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Fact.
it. That's
It
all I
bounces
know.
down the Grand Canyon.
And melts and makes a. Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Well, have you ever?
So
well, if
thumbs
you
up or
do
thumbs down for
vote,
Kingdom? Oh, sorry.
vote. You should have something vote or put something into Canadian Congress that has them. I mean, hasn't someone put together a bill or something to make?
Legalize marijuana?
Probably, but
been done.
someone to make their currency a different name, something to rename it, something so people they'll take them
loonies, toonies.
seriously.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. But on the upside, I mean, they focus on other important things, like gay marriage is legal in Canada.
True.
It is? When,
Free,
when did it
free
become?
Medicare.
Allons-y.
Free
We'll go.
Medicare.
We'll drive up there this weekend.
And
Christian.
and they're trying to legalize marijuana, or at least
Speaking of
lots
which,
people.
I'm glad you brought this up because France. Did you guys hear about this? They did the euro coin and some of the euro things and
Some of these,
whatever,
like,
and they
fuck
did a
that euro.
representation of like French designers are supposed to do representation of the European Union and stuff like that, and they drew Europe, and they left out Turkey. And they wanted to leave out. They almost were going to leave out the UK.
Wow.
And they did leave it out, but some of the other countries saw the artwork before it was published, and they're like, "You can't really do that."
Yeah.
Right.
But then they did leave out Turkey. They just left it off the map.
Wow.
And that's
Oh
so.
my
How
God.
French is that?
Wow.
France is France, baby.
See, I'm upset with the whole idea of the euro to begin with, because
I am
every
too.
country had their own currency, and
Yeah.
for one, I mean, you take away their individual currency, it's like
Well-
it's like sending kids to boarding schools. They can't dress the way they want to, And
Yeah.
in France, some of the bills had the little prints on them, which was really cute.
Well, you know what? I didn't realize. I
love
thought
Little
when the
Prince.
euro got stronger that they would have a better economy and stuff. But I know people that are merchants in Paris.
Yeah.
Do you?
And yeah, I do.
Wow.
And they said that when the euro came, like less tourist dollars were spent there, so their economy went down a little. It's like
stupid.
get rid of the euro then.
It's all part of the one world plan.
Yeah, but it was true though, because when I went to France, everything
everybody
seemed like
sing.
it was 1/3 off, and now it's more expensive than it is here.
Well,
and I
of
used to buy
course.
so much shit in France, and now I don't when I go because their shit is shit.
You
Yeah.
need to blame
And
the
it's French.
communists, is what it is. You blame
They
the
have a
communists.
huge, heavy communist party. Actually, some of the people who were running it used to be in a communist party in France, at least.
But they're all idiotic. I mean, the French people are horrible people. They're
In
horrible,
general, we
stupid
can say
people.
that. We can
Yeah.
say that. In general, French people are horrible. Just like if I
David
were,
Drader has met all of them.
I, for
I
instance,
go to
said
Paris
black
all the time,
people
yeah,
were
I don't know.
horrible. If this is an example of
Right,
I
right.
said black people are horrible, that would be exactly kind of what David's saying here.
Exactly.
And I would be qualified to say that,
Because you're black.
theoretically.
All right. Awesome. What
I
is
think
this
you just
about
got
going back and
CTFO,
forth?
David Drader.
Damn straight.
Oh, I thought he was
See?
backing up my argument.
No.
What?
As
That was
it's-
a bad thing?
Sometimes you're like a dog. As long as you talk to the dog
you
in a
lived
nice
in-
tone
Right,
of voice,
Wait
if
a
you're like,
minute,
I'm
wait a
gonna make
minute.
you into.
You lived
I'm
in
gonna
Paris
break your legs
for
at
2
the
years with your
kneecaps.
boyfriend. What do you think of French people? You think they're wonderful, don't you?
How can you just ball it up like that? That's like I mean, people and they're like,
No, they're
like,
fine and
"Can
everything.
I
All right, let me
finish?
tell you a
Can I-
story
can I-
about
hold on,
Paris.
Can I?
Sorry, go ahead. Go.
Thank you. It's like people who I talk to people and they're like, "Oh, I don't like Chinese food." How can you not like Chinese food? It's like
That's weird.
It's
See, that's weird.
There's so many different things you can eat, right? You can't
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I don't like Chinese food." You can say, "Oh, I don't like Chinese dishes that involve noodles because I don't really care
But
for
that doesn't
noodles or
sound
something
as
like
good.
that."
If I were
But
doing-
you
sorry.
can't say I don't like Chinese food because there's so many different things that
See,
you get.
people
right?
that say they don't like
It's
Chinese
I don't
food or
like
they don't
French
like peanut
people.
butter are
You
just
can't
fucked
say
up.
that.
There's something wrong with people like that.
No, I'm not saying like a specific type of. What I'm saying, peanut butter is one item. I'm saying that Chinese
I
food
get it. There's
is
such an array
there's
of Chinese
so much
food. I
different
get
food.
it. I get it.
Yes, thank you.
But a lot of people, when they think Chinese food, they think fat Chinese fast food. They think chow
Right.
mein, egg foo young,
Yeah.
and squid
But
rolls.
all I'm pointing out is that that's an uneducated comment. For example,
Yes.
I don't like French people would be an uneducated comment because
No.
you don't know every single
Well,
French
just
person.
like the people that say they don't like Chinese food because they think of fast food, when I'm thinking of French people, I think of people that smoke, and all French people smoke, so I hate all French people, so
Okay.
I'm right.
And when
right?
people,
am I
when
right
people
or am
think
I
of
right?
Americans,
He makes
they
a good
think of
point.
when people think of
See?
Americans, they think of arrogant, egotistical assholes that are
And
fat.
Did you know that in France they make fun of us and they call us fatzos and stuff like
In
that?
every country, they make
we are
fun of
fat.
you. Wake up!
We
no,
make,
it's true.
we make
It's true.
fun of
No,
ourselves.
not in the UK. I've never been made fun of in the UK. They love
your face.
when they fun.
So
Not
there's-
your
Not your
face,
face.
sure.
There's some ugly
But then
people
they
in
do.
the UK.
I was in Ireland. This one girl goes. She goes. I don't know if you know this, but your government's kind of stupid, and we're like, of course we know that. What do you think? We're stupid that we don't know our own government's
no,
stupid?
they do. They think you're stupid because who voted for Bush for second term? Of
they
course
are
they think
stupid. No, of course.
You know what? They're right.
No, but the thing is they don't think that their own governments are stupid. Sometimes, like French people don't think their own governments are stupid. At least the stupid French people I know.
The stupid French people don't think their governments are stupid.
Really? I have talked just about everyone I talk to, like who has.
Maybe it's because
I don't know. I've never talked to any French people about their government. I just made that up.
To realize that their government is stupid. Maybe that's the problem.
I'm pretty much convinced that just about every nation thinks that the people running them are borderline.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah, they are close to retarded. You know what I mean?
Except for my dad was really
no
stupid,
perfect.
and he anyone that really gets behind a president is stupid, in my opinion, whether it's Democrat or Republican, because they don't know that person. And my dad would really get behind the Republicans, and he'd say this time it's going to be good and stuff. It's like that. And it's like, Dad, what about the deficit? Like, Bush should be on charges for that. Bush should be in prison just for the deficit. Like, you don't even have to take anything else into account.
The funny thing is that I think each president, typically, not this is not a comment that's set in stone, but typically each new president makes the last president look a whole lot better.
It's the devil you know. It's the devil you know. You know what I mean? It's like when you see.
Yeah,
I think it's getting worse though too.
Well, to a degree. I mean, I wouldn't say that Clinton. I mean, Clinton was much more scandalous, but worse than what Nixon did. Anything like that. Reagan did a lot for the economy, but Reagan was also horrible with the Cold War and the trades and all the military trades and one like that.
The only thing, though, the economy was so great. You guys don't know because you weren't alive at the time, but the economy was so great. It was like there were birds flying there, and there was rainbows everywhere, and there was just gold showering down from the sky. It was great.
Were you in a
really
Lucky
good.
Charms commercial, perchance?
I just like how David just did gold shower and mocked it like he's gold shower.
I don't
Golden shower.
Gold showering from my sky.
I said gold was showering down from the gold.
Runs
not gold
down
showers.
my shoulders.
God.
It's warm and sterile.
What are you doing?
He's enjoying a
We're
bath
on a
of
marathon.
pee,
People,
is
we
what
got to
he's
keep doing this bit until he comes back. We just got.
I know we're like in talking
we can't
limbo.
Not do anything else.
We could talk about something else. Do you have something else to talk about?
Well, X-Men, we talked about that, right? We talked about France. I made a list of people on the next podcast. I made a list of people that I want to shoot into outer space because we lost our game, people.
Can't we shoot them into outer space right now?
Well, here.
Do we have a jingle
I didn't bring
for
the
it?
list, but I definitely I will
Shooting
pay as
into
much money as I have
outer
to
space.
shoot Robin Williams in outer space.
Wait.
Jim Carrey.
What was the? I know.
Nicolas Cage. Chris Cooper. What?
We have to pick up from last time we did.
I know, but our game person won't come back. We need to hire another game person really bad.
Shooting into outer space.
Don't we have people clamoring for it? We have people clamoring
hot or
for
not.
it.
We need to see Crystal. The whole point of doing hot or not and shooting into outer space is we're going to choose the people. Like we're going to choose a hot or not, and then I had to go on a date with them.
Right,
and we're going to choose who we're going to shoot into outer space. We're going to try to raise money to shoot Robin Williams into outer space.
Though, is nobody starts low, right? You got to start low and work your way up.
I understand.
Oh, hot or not? Who's hotter? I don't know. Like Roseanne Barr or
Rosie O'Donnell.
Or Rosie O'Donnell. There you go.
Totally.
See, you got to start low and work your way up because if you start out,
Star Jones?
Who's hotter?
Or Whoopi Goldberg.
Star Jones or Brad
Whoopi
Pitt,
Goldberg.
and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
come on.
Wait, Star Jones is a man. I do Brad Pitt.
Then you end up with Brad Pitt, and then you go nowhere, right? Just like shooting into outer space, you go, Jim Carrey or Chris Rock, and you're like, and then you pick somebody.
That's hard.
That is a tough one. But I'm just
saying.
saying, you pick somebody, and then that's it. You plateaued.
No, I agree. But you can choose hot new people all the time, like that Vanessa Hudgens, who I don't even know who she is, but she's the queen of the universe.
You haven't seen High School Musical or High
No,
School
I
Musical
haven't.
2?
I started to see it, but it was so boring.
I'm gonna have to do
I
the High
couldn't
School
take
Musical
it.
report.
Have you seen her? Have you seen her naked pictures on the internet?
No, but
No,
she
but
hot.
she
I heard
apparently
she's
had
really
to
hot.
apologize
She
for
is
that.
Why would she apologize?
Because she's in a
Because
Disney film.
All she would have to do is say, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It is
wasn't me."
obviously her.
No, but you could say someone photoshopped it. We're in a new age.
Well, she's got this
era.
tattoo that you see in High School Musical when she
photoshopped
does
it
the
on.
thong scene
it
in High School
full
Musical
on?
2.
They have a thong scene in High School Musical too.
I wish.
Well, you know what? Did you guys see Grease?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that a pretty tame movie? You thought?
Getting lots of
Did you guys think that was a pretty tame movie?
Now it is, but at
Now,
the time,
but
I'm
at the
sure
time, it was
wasn't.
pretty racy.
Well, the only thing they
swear
thought
in
was
it.
racy is the pussy wagon, and you're gonna cream your jeans, and then her at the end, which comes out as a whore.
Also, when they're singing "Grease Lightning" and you get lots of tits.
But you know,
Grease
like back in the
Lightning.
70s and 50s and stuff, people were like, God, in the 80s, 90s, people are just gonna be running around naked and having orgies in the street. And of course,
That was
it's
the
not
70s.
happening.
Well, that was the
70s.
70s, and then
No, they
AIDS,
said that in the
AIDS
50s
hit.
and
I
the
think
60s.
that's what happened.
Every decade, they were like,
Well, in the 80s, then everyone realized, oh, put your clothes on, just do a lot of coke.
And in the 80s, everybody thought in the year 2000 everyone was going to be replaced by robots. I mean,
Right.
people expect a lot from
Which
the
is
next
kind of
1984,
true.
I know,
Which is kind of true.
1984.
My WoW character has done more in its life than I
well,
have.
did you guys know that they're putting
But do you even know how to
they're putting
herbalize?
they're
I
putting
mean-
cameras everywhere now. They're putting cameras.
Don't be a dummy. Eat food that's yummy and healthy too.
All right. Wow.
London.
So it's
You walk out your door, and then you're basically
Was
from
I
the
the only
time
one who
you-
heard that?
From the time you leave your door to the time you walk back into your house, you've been photographed. I forget how many times.
yeah.
But there's cameras on the street.
Well, they're
Yeah,
gonna
I know, I
by
know that.
in 10 years, like every city in the world is gonna be totally under surveillance 24
That's
hours a
creepy.
day.
1984.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Christian?
Did anyone else hear that?
What?
Probably
Hear
not.
what?
Did
you bubble?
And healthy too.
Oh wait, did a
No,
thing?
did
Are
it
you
go?
supposed to? How long ago was that?
Sweet.
Just
Okay.
when I went blah 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 blah.
Oh,
This
you
is
got a
why
wave
we
or
have
something like
Christian
that,
with the
or do that
headphones on.
International
Okay.
choking sign or something.
The international choking sign.
Right.
So, okay.
So, Crystal, is
so I
it your
don't have-
turn for your report?
I don't
Go.
have food to. Christian's sticking drumsticks in his nose.
Don't
I
do
don't
that,
have
it's gross.
food to talk
David-
about, actually.
David said some diet
What do you
pills.
have?
I have
you
the,
got?
the new fall season is upon us.
Oh my god, that's way
Oh
more
my
important than
you know,
health.
it really is actually, as far as I'm concerned.
I have a secret for
I'm-
everyone. I'm an autumn.
Wow.
You know
Okay,
what?
so-
I'm glad he brought that up because I'm 2 seasons. I'm a winter and a summer, and most people aren't supposed to be that.
you
Well,
know
I'm
what?
a lover and a
I-
fighter.
I don't mean this. I don't mean this against you at all. Not at all.
What?
But I find that a lot of people tend to think that they're 2 seasons, or that they tend to think that they're a winter just because they like to wear black, pretty much.
Yep.
No,
And they're
I
really
had
not.
I had my colors professionally done.
Okay.
I spent it was only like $5,000, and we did it. And it was
you are
really
forgiven.
Good, so.
But I do know
Sounded
somebody
very
who's
racist.
convinced that they're a winter, and I think that and I think a summer, a winter, and something else. And I think it's just that they like to wear black, and they like to think that they can, but really
People are
they
so
don't.
stupid.
They look washed out when they wear black.
Yeah, people
People are
don't
stupid.
really take the time to learn those important things
I
in
know,
life, and then
it's
they just
terrible.
like fuck around with it, and they wonder why
So-
their life is shit.
Speaking of important,
Because of fashion.
back to the fall schedule.
Fall schedule,
Okay,
yes.
so there are some new shows coming out.
Oh,
There's
TV.
nothing much. I don't think there's a lot of new shows that I think are actually all that super duper interesting.
Well,
we
did you-
have
I just wanna see Cavemen.
which
I just
oh my
wanna see
god, you really
Cavemen.
want to
It's
see that?
ridiculous.
I just want to see
Oh
it to
my
see,
God,
and then get on with my
you're
life.
going to give them ratings that they do not deserve.
And it's-
this is a show
But I love the
based off of
commercials.
this is a show based off of television commercials.
But I love those
Come on.
commercials.
You love those commercials?
Love 'em.
Oh my god.
Well, now
Why am I
that
here?
sorry about
Wait,
that.
Christian's raising his hand.
Now
Yes,
that
Christian, go.
now that we've basically every TV show is now a commercial of itself within itself, and with all the streamers
Mm-hmm.
and all the
Streamers.
advertisement and stuff that's with
Yeah.
it. They had Dancing with the Stars, and the Cavemen from the show were in the audience. They had them in the audience, and they had to spotlight them during the show.
See, I
That's
wanna
because people
watch
have
it
TiVo
more
and they don't
now.
watch the commercials, which I don't either.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's true.
Okay,
What are they going to
so-
do now that we don't watch commercials? Actually, what's
They're
going to
have a fucking running strip like they have
Yeah.
on CNN. There's going to be like subliminal advertising.
So we
There's
got to
going
get
to be
bigger TV screens.
No,
now,
they
then.
say like Cold Case presented by Honda.
That's what they used to do in the
that's
50s. Wow.
Like Heroes. Heroes was the first the season premiere was with minimal commercial interruption, brought to you by it was Honda or Ford or some car company, Mazda. Anyway,
wow.
okay,
someone
so
bubbled.
I see there's a lot of shows, so I got to do this like Grease Lightning.
Yeah.
So
Ready?
another show we've got is
Oh,
Chuck.
sorry.
It's another new show.
What's it about?
And I started watching this. I've only watched one episode. It's about this guy, and he gets sort of brainwashed to know all the government secrets. It's basically what it is. Christian looks really excited about it. And he wants to say something, and you can go totally next. But basically, what it is it's a new Jake 2.0. It's Jake 2.0.
I never saw Jake 2.0.
It was
Give me
a
back my pen.
what's happening? Something's occurring. Okay, go ahead.
So you saw my new TV show, Chuck. How was my acting? What'd you think? Did I do a good job?
You did a great job. Yeah.
As part of the Nerd Herd, Chuck is using his powers of nerddom to save the world and
Yeah.
keep the information secret inside his skull.
I will keep watching
Nerds
it.
are very chic in the new
It does seem
millennium.
like it seems okay, but really, it's Jake 2.0, and I liked Jake 2.0, but not enough people watched it.
I never
think.
saw Jake 2.0.
Anyway,
All I want. Please tell me that Magic School is on the new fall lineup. That's all I want.
Magic School. I
Yeah,
haven't even heard
Charmed
of it.
was supposed to spin off into Magic School.
Oh, I haven't even heard of it.
Really?
There's
yeah,
a new show
and
on.
I want it so bad. But when Aaron
Magic
Spelling
School.
died, they decided
There's a new.
I
There's a
confiscated.
new show on the Disney Channel, the Wizards of Waverly Place. Maybe you should check that out. It's about.
Wait, I just confiscated
It's about
another
a-
note from
a
producer
girl.
Peter to Christian. It says, "You can have this." Oh,
Okay,
I
it's
wasn't that
Half-Life.
exciting.
Okay, it's about a girl and her two brothers and they're wizards.
What's it called?
The Wizards of Waverly Place.
Ooh,
It's on
I want to see that. I love magic.
on the Disney Channel.
But I couldn't get into Angel, or I liked Angel a little bit, but I couldn't get into Buffy. She was
It's
too
on
ugly.
the Disney Channel. She was too
Ooh,
what?
I gotta see that. She was too ugly. What's her name? I don't know what her name
Buffy's
is.
awesome, and
Sarah
and
Michelle
you know,
Gellar. I hate
didn't-
her.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. I didn't watch the first few seasons, but I watched the last few because
she's so
the first
ugly.
few seasons were really dark, I think, and by the end of the seasons, they got really funny. But anyway, those shows are over.
I hate her. I
So
want
we're
them to
next.
shoot her into outer space.
I want
have-
Michelle Trachtenberg though. I want.
Who is
her.
that?
That's the.
You
that's
are
her
so
sister.
lucky that she's probably just like 19 now.
Whatever
She's
happened to
20.
her?
Did you see Eurotrip? I think she takes her shirt off in that.
She
Did you
does,
see?
but you don't get to see anything.
Wait,
Yeah.
hey, I'm
Okay.
52, 53 now. If I went out with a 20-year-old, would that be creepy?
If
Are-
you went out with Michelle Trachtenberg, it totally would be creepy because not only is she 20, but she looks like she's 15.
She looks like she's 15. She
But
has
that would be
small,
bad.
She
The
has
fact
small
that
hands.
Christian-
It would look like an infant's hand on your
Wait, so let me
penis.
get
the fact
that right. Let me get
Christian
this
is
right.
interested in her is kind of creepy to me. Actually,
Wait, so that would be creepy, and you guys
I'm
find it
32,
inappropriate
it's all right.
if I don't went out with a 20-year-old like that?
It depends. Are you in
Depends.
Hollywood? Are you a huge figure in Hollywood at
No,
this
I
time?
am who I am. I'm a
Right.
53-year-old.
Are
Do you have
fat
lots of
But you're,
money?
guy.
so, okay, so you have lots of money and you're a huge figure in Hollywood. It's acceptable.
Now, wait.
like
If
Hugh
I
Hefner.
went out with twins
She's
and had
gotta
sex
be
with
a
them at the
trophy
same time,
wife,
would that be
though.
bad? Would that be bad?
No, you're
What
like
if they were over like 25?
But I don't
You're Hugh
understand.
Hefner.
Okay, this brings me to
Okay.
a subject. Guys who like to see like twin sisters making
No,
out,
no,
it's
no.
gross
No,
because
no, no.
they're sisters.
No.
No, I don't want to see full
gross.
sex, but I want to see them whisper
Just-
and giggle.
Slap a few nipples here
And then,
there.
my top! Like that kind of stuff.
What chocolate pudding?
And I don't want to see
But they
girls
shouldn't
like
touch each other. Like,
this is
okay,
the thing.
you want to see girl on girl action? That's
Yeah.
fine, but not sisters.
No, I don't
It's
want
just
to. No, I
gross.
don't want to see
It's
sisters
incest.
having full sex, but I want to see them giggle and laugh and hug each other. And we don't want to see girls have this wrong. We don't want to see girls fist fight each other and get in fights. We want to see them wrestle around a little
And,
bit,
like, pinch.
and then and then kiss. Oh, I kissed you accidentally, and then and a boob fall out. We want to see
that's
that.
exactly right. We want lipstick lesbians doing a little.
All right, so
A
back to
little
the
patty
fall
cake.
lineup.
Oh, the fall line.
Okay,
Nothing but lesbians kissing and like.
Bionic Woman is
faux lesbian.
It's
you know
okay.
it's got some hype. I
She
haven't
looks
seen it yet.
Ugly. She's not pretty.
I've
She's
TiVoed
not
a lot of these
nothing,
things.
and-
okay.
Brothers and
It's
Sisters.
not that
I was
good.
watching last season. I
What is
like
I
that
don't
show.
even
It's a
know what
good
It's just about
show.
brothers and sisters.
It's it's a family and there's 2 sisters and 3 brothers and they're all adults and they're all grown up and it's all anyway it's a
anybody
drama.
snoring in it?
It's Sally Field is the mom.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
such an asshole,
I
that
don't like
bitch
Sally
with the
Fields.
Boniva.
And Callista-
You don't have time to take a pill once a week. You can only take one once a month. Oh my God, think about the time you're wasting. I'm Sally Field.
Anyway, so it's a
Sorry,
good
go
show.
ahead.
That's great. That's okay.
Wait, it sounds like 30-something or something.
Maybe I don't know.
30 Rock.
I was too young.
I
to
love
watch
30
those
Rock.
things.
I thought it was funny. Didn't
Best
you guys
show
I
find it
never
funny?
watched.
Best show
I mean, I
ever.
watched it.
It's
like,
funny.
for
I
5
love
minutes.
Tracy Morgan. And what's his name? It's funny.
Tracy Morgan.
There's a show Friday Night Lights that's returning from last season, and I
don't
don't even
know
know
it.
why
It's like
anybody watches that.
Varsity
What's it
Blues, the
about?
TV show.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's like-
about football.
it's about football.
That can be exciting sometimes, but it's not. No,
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't really
Sorry,
watch
good
it.
night.
Doesn't seem interesting to me.
What
but,
else?
But maybe somebody likes it. Gossip Girl. It's like the new OC for the season.
Right.
But the
And
girls
so
are
far-
ugly in it. They talk about how they're
Totally,
not
they are
pretty at
brutally
all.
Seen
ugly
it?
compared to the people.
Brutally
compared
ugly.
to the OC. Look at Misha Barton. She's not that hot, but she's
I was gonna
really
say.
skinny.
Yeah.
And then what's her name? Oh my God.
You need girls like Megan Fox. You
Oh.
need Kate Bosworth.
Who's Megan Fox?
Megan Fox is in Transformers. She's beautiful.
She's stunning and
They need
amazing.
her. They
Google
need
Megan
Megan
Fox.
Fox and Kate Bosworth.
Kate
and
Bosworth is
and
pretty- I
that's
think
it
she's
to
okay.
wrestle
Kate
around.
Bosworth
and-
is pretty skinny. Jesus,
but she's
H.
beautiful though.
Christ. Her face is, but the rest of her body
Yeah,
looks
she's
A lot of these
scary.
girls,
needs boob job.
Kate Bosworth didn't used to be that skinny. People
I know,
get
she
into
used to be
Hollywood,
plump.
and then they get people telling them they're fat, and then they
No, you know what she
get
said? She said in
disgusting.
an interview, and I believe her because I do, that she said that she's one of those people that when she gets stressed out, she doesn't eat rather than eat.
Megan Fox.
yeah.
MEGAN space FOX.
Right,
Her
yeah.
address is 223 West Beverly Hills.
I think I gotta figure that out. Let's
She's
see.
beautiful. They need her wrestling around and stuff.
This better be a bad
and
picture
slapping
of her.
people.
She
She's
looks like
beautiful.
someone's trophy wife.
But you know what they used to have? I
She
don't know
looks
if you
like
know
she's
this.
ready to like.
Well, she's really made up interestingly. See if you can see
Okay.
Megan Fox Transformers, and it might have some pictures from Transformers.
And she was also beautiful in
IMDb,
Teenage Drama
Oh
Queen. or
yeah,
something
Confessions
like
of a Teenage Drama Queen. Oh my God, she was good looking. She was like 16 then.
She was so beautiful then.
All right. Some trivia. Do you know who she's dating?
My mom.
Right,
she
your mother, Brian Austin Green.
She's not dating Brian Austin
Yes,
Green.
she is.
I think
she
there's
got
a picture of her and Brian
God,
Austin
girls
Green
can
right
be
here.
really dumb, can't they?
Yeah. Oh my God. I am so furious because
Girls can be really dumb.
I'm better looking and funnier than Brian Austin Green.
There he is, Brian
But
Austin
you
Green
gotta
with it.
find a dumb girl.
So
She's-
doesn't that make you happy that you can get a girl like that?
I can't get a girl like that.
How do you know you can't? You just think you can't.
I
He
sent
could.
out
You know
flyers.
what?
I've tried.
You know
Wait,
what,
what
you
has
know
he
the
even
problem is?
done?
You don't have that dragon tattooed on your forearm. That's the
What has he
problem.
even done in The Millionaires?
She got a tattoo
Of
She
Brian
got a
Austin
tat-
Green along
no,
her side?
like a poem that he wrote her on her rib cage.
That's
like
the
this-
dumbest thing ever.
I
She's
know.
a dumb girl.
She is a
That
dumb
makes her
girl.
a little bit
That's the
hotter
thing.
now, but you know
Okay,
what? In 10 years, she
she's-
won't be so hot
She's
anymore.
pretty,
and she'll just
but
be saggy.
really, you think
and
she's
stuff.
like the hottest girl in the entire world?
You have
She's
to
beautiful.
see. This is where she's all made up and she looks a bit tarted out. But you need to see her just like
Not tarted, but tarted, right?
no, tarted, TARD. But you should see her. You should see her pictures from Transformers because she doesn't have a ton of makeup on, and
Okay.
you can see she has freckles on her skin and everything like
She
that.
doesn't have those fake eyelashes on or whatever
No,
that's
but-
making it look like a.
But she reminds me of my girlfriend. She is gorgeous.
Your girlfriend looks like Megan Fox?
Yes.
So then
Bring her.
why
Where
are
is
you
she? I
saying you
want her.
can't
I
get a
wanna
girl
see
like
her.
Megan
You
Fox?
want her?
Just,
Did you say
If
that?
she
You
looks like Megan Fox, I'm going to steal her away.
No, but the thing is, my
Can I point out
girlfriend's.
the obvious? He just said he can't get a girl like Megan Fox, and then he says his girlfriend looks like
Looks
Megan
exactly
Fox.
like Megan Fox.
No,
Can't tell the
no.
difference.
We
You
already
said
went over
that.
that. There's a key difference.
What's
Megan
the
Fox has the IQ of a brick, and
Is
my
your girlfriend
girlfriend
smart?
doesn't. Yes.
Why would you go with a smart girl?
I
What's
know
that all
that's
about?
the thing.
So,
She's smarter than I am.
so why are you?
No.
Why are you jealous of Brian Austin Green?
Because
Why
he
are
has
you
a
jealous of
dumb.
Brian?
I didn't say I'm
dumb,
jealous of
dumb,
him.
He's got a
dumb.
dumb version of your hot girlfriend.
I didn't say I was jealous.
Wait,
I was
does your
angry.
girlfriend have a rockin' body like Megan Fox?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Bring her around. Where is she?
She's
Bring her around.
on her way to Arizona right now.
Megan
What's she doing in
Fox,
Arizona?
Transformers.
Whatever. She and her
Megan
other
Fox
boyfriends.
thing.
You know.
She's getting it
All right.
on.
So
She's partying.
let's see.
Wait, the reason why we brought this up is they need to
Images.
have hot chicks, and they don't know how to find. I guess there's not that many hot chicks that can get on TV or something like that because they have ugly girls and they call them hot, like on
speaking
Gossip
of hot
Girls.
chicks on TV, hold on though. There's
What?
Kristen Bell is
Who's
going
that?
on Heroes.
I don't even know. Who
She's the
Kristen
girl from
Bell is.
Veronica Mars.
Oh my God, she's sexy.
Is
She's
that
really cute.
done now, Veronica Mars?
Veronica Mars is done. And
never saw it.
I'm yeah. I'm so
it good?
It's a
sad.
good show. It's
It was
pretty
good?
edgy.
Yeah, it was
pretty
good.
edgy.
I would
Edgy,
I would
really?
have a
Yeah.
funeral for it. It was probably my favorite show that they cut from last season.
I
a good
want to
show.
see Heroes, but I can't.
I saw the first episode and I was so disappointed.
Of Heroes?
Yeah, I really
Heroes?
didn't like it.
I got into Heroes. You didn't
no,
like
the
it at
first
all?
episode. The first episode
the new season,
Okay,
you
so
mean?
I'm seeing why you like Megan Fox because she's opening the lid of a car, and that just ups.
And she's skinny
It
and has
ups
nice
girls' hotness
boobs.
by I think about 10%. If I were sitting on top of a nice-looking car, people would think I was good-looking too. Not that good-looking, but
We should drive around town with you
mildly
on the hood.
attractive at least.
Totally.
Yeah, see,
Tell
that's all you need to do.
So wait, who
See,
is
she
the
could
most...
gain like 50 pounds and just be opening the hood
50?
of that car,
See,
and
I
people
don't
would be like,
understand why
"Wow, she's
girls
hot."
don't understand. Like thin girls with big boobs are hot. I don't know what it is, but they just are.
Well, I just clicked on the picture.
Huh, Christian?
Girls with big boobs are hot. See?
Really thin girls with big boobs are hot.
They're too top heavy. It's a disproportion.
You know
this
what?
Megan Fox girl of yours
You know
has
what?
This Megan Fox girl of yours has fairly small.
Yeah, she doesn't have big
boobs.
boobs, but she has nicely shaped boobs.
And you think
she
she's
has
the
a
most
nice face?
beautiful girl in the entire world. So
No, she's not the
therefore,
most beautiful girl in the
I just
entire
found all the
world.
holes in your argument there.
But you know who has a really good body? Well, she
I
sometimes...
like to find the holes in her argument. Yeah.
Wow.
But wait, no, God, what was I...
Rambling on about incessantly. Something about diet pills.
No,
Some
you know
girl
what I
being
saw? No. Oh, like, I mean, it depends. Like, there are girls... Like,
Does
what's
she
her name?
make out with Shia LaBeouf in this movie?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't even
I
know
like
who
Shia LaBeouf.
is.
I think that he deserves.
But he's nerdy. See, they're
Anything
doing...
that-
In the
nice-
new millennium, all leading men are going to be nerdy. That's the
Yeah,
whole
could
thing
this
now,
have
is they're
been
nerdy.
hip when
ever-
I was 20? That would have
Have
been
you ever
cool.
looked
Wait,
at
you're
like
not 30 yet, so you can still be leading man.
you know
Okay.
who's nerdy?
I'm 32.
You know who is nerdy and who always has been nerdy?
Who?
Musicians.
My mom.
If you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at them,
So
famous musicians typically are guys who were like outcasts in high school,
Right,
so
like
they
Axl-
wrote all
That's
these
why Elvis
heartbroken
was so
songs.
huge.
Like
Just
Axl
because
Rose,
looks like he
Axl
wasn't.
Rose / Van Halen, all like total. No, those guys weren't.
If you look back, like all
Axl Rose.
these
Have you ever
guys-
seen Axl Rose and those guys? Have you ever seen the Guns N' Roses guys in real life? They're such fucking dorks.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah, that's true.
They're such fucking. They smell really bad. And they don't shower. They're just retarded.
But that's
That
fine.
was even.
Plastic,
I knew them
plastic.
before they were
Alright.
famous, and they were.
I'm gonna prove. I'm gonna
What?
prove Crystal's point right away. Rivers Cuomo. Have you ever seen him?
I don't even know what you just
Oh,
said.
the lead singer for Weezer.
Oh, really? I love.
Total
But Weezer's
nerd.
awesome.
Weezer's awesome. I know, but he's a total nerd.
But I remember I was watching. My mother-in-law was watching something of some band.
When
like,
you use a noun, you won't be let down. Something, something, something. Person, place, or thing.
Oh no! What hear it? All
I don't have the
right.
headphones
Okay.
on.
Well, now you guys
Okay.
are done with your shit. You were talking about.
But can
'cause
I
got
just
something
say-
important to say?
because
I'm gonna
we
say it in
started
3
my
seconds.
segment
Go.
really late. How I Met Your Mother is a good show.
Oh
and
my
you
God,
should watch that. That's
Doogie,
totally
not
awesome.
Doogie
I love
Howser.
Doogie
Oh
Howser.
my
He's a
God,
crack
sorry.
guy.
NPH, man.
Neil
NPH.
Patrick Harris.
He is.
I love
he has
him.
redeemed himself in my eyes since Harold and Kumar. He is
Oh my
amazing.
God.
He was bad in
He's
Harold
always
Kumar.
Outstanding.
No, he was. Did you see Harold and Kumar?
Yes, I know. I mean,
You
set
did-
from
Oh,
since
okay.
Harold
Yeah,
and Kumar on.
He liked him, Harold.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he do
I
bad
watched Harold
since
and
then,
Kumar
though?
with my grandmother, the unrated
are
version.
you-
He like sniffs coke off a stripper's ass off the back of a car.
Oh, that's hysterical.
And my like 92 at the time year old grandmother is sitting there, and we're like,
Why
oh my
would you
God.
watch the unrated
We
version of
didn't
anything?
know. We were
It's a
thinking.
pot movie. You're
Wait,
watching
you know
a
what's-
pot movie with your grandma.
You know what's
Takes naps in
amazing?
the afternoon. I didn't know she'd be awake.
So she does dope? Wait.
You know what's amazing about Neil Patrick Harris that I think is that no
he's a
one has
god
made an
and
issue
he's
at all.
on-
Like he's a leading man and he's a ladies' man, and How I Met Your Mother knows made an issue at all about.
That's what makes
this
him an
whole deal.
awesome actor.
And it's amazing.
He is.
Because
It's
you
unrefutable.
He's the
that-
first
Yeah.
one that can play straight, and nobody cares. He's
And
the first
He's
actor.
that good. He's that good.
No,
What
name
about that guy
another
from
one.
Will and
No, there's-
Grace? That guy's like a total player.
Yeah.
No. What I'm saying, like a gay guy, an out gay guy that's playing straight, and people are buying
There
it.
were a lot of guys in like the 50s.
No,
that
out
were
that people
actors.
knew about. Is
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying.
Okay.
I'm
I was
saying
just joking.
He's the first one.
I was
Oh,
joking.
See,
I
we
got
don't
you.
get you. They're
Okay.
so.
There's also
Okay.
Kid Nation, which has some controversy
Right, is that
around
good
it,
or
but that's
bad?
an
And they're
interesting.
gay?
It's okay. it's pretty good.
What's
Gay
it about?
It's not the greatest show, but it's a cool concept. That's
Yeah,
what I like about
totally.
it. They take 40 kids and
Uh-huh.
they're between the ages
beat
of
'em
8
up.
and 15,
Yeah.
and they drop them in this ghost town in like the
Oh,
desert
yeah, I
in
heard
America,
about that,
and
they
they've got to
cry a
make a
lot and
town.
stuff, yeah.
It's actually cool because I mean, I think it's a good chance for kids to be able to prove what they can do. You know, a lot of people underestimate children. I think.
I'm so glad I wasn't on that show when I was a
Look
kid. I
at
was
like the
such a dork.
1800s. I'm sure kids were holding down jobs at the age of 12. You know.
Yeah, for
But,
sure.
Yeah, having
but
their
now,
grandkids.
Now we think that they're idiots, you know, and
Yeah.
maybe they are
I
because
do.
we
It's
treat them
Downfall
that way.
society, yeah. It's
But
bad.
anyway,
bad.
yeah, but the one show that I'm looking forward to is Pushing Daisies.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it.
What's it about?
It's
Really
about a
quickly,
guy
go.
who can bring people back to life.
Oh, touch him.
Why
Yeah,
touch
then.
him?
But it has.
But it
has
seems
sort
like
of
a one-trick pony,
fantasy.
though.
Like quirky.
But it has a fantasy.
It's not as, like,
feel
Ple-
to the show.
Pleasantville.
It doesn't seem as infinite
Yeah.
and intelligent as like Charmed, where they can like
It's not so
Yeah.
much the plot that I'm looking
Right.
forward
you know,
to.
leprechauns, like I just
Brad.
it's
It's
like
not
a one
so-
trick pony. Oh my god,
One-chick
Alyssa
pony?
Milano has the most rockin' body in the whole wide world. Ready? Go.
I think she's pretty. It's not
not
the
just her
plot that
pretty,
I'm
it's her
looking forward
body.
to.
What? You think she's ugly?
I said pretty beat. Her face, she's got, oh my
Well,
god.
she's 35.
She got divots under each eye
She's
socket.
35 and she still has that body. Come on.
True.
Christian
She paid
likes
for
girls
it,
who look
too.
like they're 15.
No, that's a natural body. What?
You should watch. Who's
nothing
the
wrong
Boss
with that.
reruns. I bet you'd love Alyssa
I
Milano.
have. Alyssa Milano and
my
the
God.
golden-haired boy, man. They are awesome.
Have you
He
guys?
looks
Do you
like
guys
a
ever
girl.
watch Reba? Okay, do you guys ever watch
No.
Reba?
No, and
Okay,
there's
it's
a
a
reason
really
for
bad,
Get out.
but the chick, Joanna Garcia, she plays the teenage girl who got pregnant. But then after she gets pregnant, she wears all these things with her. She is the most rockin' bod in the whole wide world. And her boobs, like she'll just be like, "I'm going to school now," and her boobs are just like there in this like tight, like she just has. Anyways, I
She's
don't
a
know.
teenage girl. That's what happens when
She's
you're a teenage girl.
hot.
And then when you grow up,
She's
you look
hot.
like me.
She's
See.
hot. She's hotter
Sad.
than Megan Fox all
Sad,
around,
sad world.
actually. But she's on a TV show, so we think she's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And she's on
Reba is a
Reba's
stupid
so
show.
stupid.
Yeah,
It's like-
Reba's
Show.
horrendous,
Ugh.
but you should watch it because you see her boobs all the time.
Really?
Wow,
And they're
I'll
amazing.
check it out. I'm gonna TiVo it. It's under boobs, right?
Reba.
Titso Rama.
No, I'm joking. I'm not
And
really gonna
did
TiVo
you guys ever
Reba.
see it? Not Another Teen
I think
Movie?
I'd have to hang
Yes,
myself.
I love that movie.
Remember Sandra Sue, the Tourette's cheerleader?
Yeah, son of a
That's
fucking-
her.
Really?
Not another
Yeah,
teen
she was
movie.
But she
kinda chubby
wasn't that
there.
hot. Yeah, she was chubby.
Oh, I think it was just because he put that big bulky sweater on her.
She looked chubby. She wasn't that
What movie
attractive.
did I
but
see
in
recently
Reba,
that was
she's
a
awesome.
spoof that was so bad?
Not another teen movie.
So bad. Wait,
Was it
I'm
not
doing
a-
my bit. Let me do my bit really
something?
fast because it's really important.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
do your bit.
It's actually person, place, or thing, and
Your
it's
bit on.
whom would be your celebrity buddy if you could pick any celebrity on the planet.
Neil Patrick
Biter.
Harris.
I
Yeah, Neil
remember when
Patrick
this
Harris.
happened.
I'd pick him too.
Who
What?
would be my? I said Biter. We were
Who's
having
Biter?
a conversation.
Who's
You
Biter?
are.
Yeah, I stole this from Crystal.
Oh,
but hey,
what the hell?
You snooze, you lose, bitch.
Damn, it's gonna get ugly.
my celebrity buddy.
I see Neil Patrick
No, but
Harris.
then
I didn't
everyone
even
think
about Neil Patrick
I wouldn't
Harris.
get any tail
Yeah.
if I had Neil Patrick Harris as
Are
my
you
buddy. 'Cause they'd
fucking
think we were a
kidding
gay-
me?
They would think we're a gay couple.
Girls,
true.
no. Girls would come up to you and be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god," and they would talk to you.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then
You would get his cast-offs.
You get more because
true.
hot girls would want to talk to him because he's a celebrity, and then they'd feel comfortable around you.
Yeah, they might assume that he was his boyfriend though.
Yeah, but then he could move right in. They'd
Yeah.
be like,
I
"You're
would-
so sweet if you were straight," and then you could be like,
Hey, guess
"Damn,
what? Look at this
ta-da."
erection.
How
Yeah.
you like me now,
Speaking to the
bitch?
mic.
Sorry, go ahead. Who would be your celebrity buddy?
I'm trying to think. I think that
Oh, Jeremy Piven? Oh,
I
shit.
think that
Love to have Jeremy Piven as my buddy.
You take him, and I'll take Neil Patrick Harris. Then.
Fuck you.
okay. I think
don't want
that
Jeremy Piven.
that
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. I think that I think Luke Wilson and Owen Wilson would be fun to hang out with.
But I want, yeah, I'd
That's-
hang out with Owen
it's
Wilson and
not
find out why he tried to
celebrity-
commit suicide.
No, but they're
Wait,
brothers. They go.
I
they
want
go
to figure
together.
out why he tried to commit suicide.
Okay, first
so
off,
I'd want to be
sounds
his buddy
so
then.
What's her face? What's her face?
Hudson?
Courtney Cox.
Courtney
No,
Cox?
not Courtney
Ugh.
Cox. Courtney
Courtney
Love.
Love.
Courtney
She
Love?
blamed J.J. Abrams for bringing him into a spiral of depression.
Oh,
Who's
wow.
J.J. Abrams?
He's
Cour-
an
Cour-
author.
Courtney Love
He's a.
is
Didn't he write?
she was like he worked he did like
he do?
Wait,
Lost.
Courtney Love.
Hero.
He produced
Oh,
Lost
that's
and
it.
like
No.
every yeah.
Courtney Love is blaming
Crazy.
someone else for
She's
bringing
crazy.
someone in
Here's the
spiral,
thing.
and then she's the one who
crazy.
got her own husband out of a drug rehab just like a week before he killed himself, and she's blaming someone else.
We agree she's crazy. This is not a Courtney love dispute.
Either
That's
she's
true,
crazy and
right.
she's out of her mind and she doesn't know what she's talking about, or she's been around a lot of depressed people and she's crazy herself and she can see what can fuck somebody up.
Oh, I
That's
wonder
like how that's
It's
how
like
I
the
can
eye
tell
of the
when
storm, you know?
that's
You
how I
must
can
be
tell
doing
other people are
drugs.
gay because I'm kind of
Yeah, look
iffy.
gay yourself. I see.
You're on the fence about
Yeah.
it.
Good for you. I'm glad that you're open and
Defense,
comfortable enough
that's the
to
name
talk
of
to us
my-
about it.
But that's the whole new
Defense,
millennium.
that's-
It's
that's
all
your
about
website, right?
That's what it's all about now. It's like the '90s were about chick on chick, and now the new millennium is all about like that. Brokeback Mountain just opened a flood, and it's
Mm-hmm.
all about that. Because if you go on YouTube, like you can't, you go on YouTube, you search for anything, you can't get without two guys kissing. I looked up emo because I'm going to be in an emo band that I was been asked by producer Peter, and I just want to see some emo videos. And the first thing
You're in
emo
line
boys-
is what he told me.
Emo boys kissing. And that's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
So,
People
and that's
like
a
to pay
whole
emo boys to kiss.
subgenre that I had no. You like to
Okay.
see emo boys kiss?
I said people like to pay emo boys. to
Just
Do you like to see emo boys kiss?
I don't know that I've seen emo boys because I don't
Go on
really care.
YouTube. You
to
can
go
see it.
along with what David was saying,
What?
YouTube and gay humor and stuff like that, and gay things on it. You guys all know that Halo 3 recently came out. I'm sure everyone's
Yeah.
heard
Yes.
about that, right? Halo 3 recently came out. Anyways,
That's
the
gay?
day before it released, or the
Oh,
day
yeah.
it released, someone posted videos of the end of the last cutscene of the entire game. So when you play it through, like, it's the last cutscene.
How did
It's
they
a
get
story.
that?
I don't know. It was obviously pirated or gotten somewhere. So someone had the last, the ending to it. Just
Yeah,
like in a
put it on
movie, it
YouTube?
would be
Right.
an ending, and put it on YouTube.
Wow.
But then, as it flooded YouTube and it became such a big search, people kept doing putting all sorts of stuff up under Halo 3. And one video I saw was Halo 3. I watched it. It was it was all the Halo 3 stuff. And then the last clip before the suspenseful ending is this guy putting his balls on his sleeping friend's face. So I was like, well, there you
That's
go.
huge.
It's YouTube.
It's huge.
They were massive. One was
Gay
way bigger than the other. I
chicken,
was like-
gay chicken, teabagging. It's huge. That's what everybody does nowadays. It's just
We just mix it up. It's called gay bagging. Yeah. So, anyways, yes, my celebrity buddy is like a toss up between Neil Patrick Harris, Jeremy Piven, and Wolverine.
Wolverine's
Wolverine?
cool.
Hugh
He's
Jackman?
cool.
No,
Oh.
Wolverine.
No, I
damn
like
it.
Hugh Jackman because I saw him. He's so funny. Like
you
he's
mean
just
like
like
No.
normal.
the real
Oh, sorry.
character?
Right. I don't
But
know.
aren't you
who
afraid
guys
But
that
that's that's not a person. He's talking about a celebrity.
Aren't you afraid that his
Not a
his
fictional
knives would
character.
come out?
Oh, so SpongeBob SquareAss isn't a
I
celebrity?
didn't pick him.
But he is a celebrity. Homer Simpson isn't a celebrity?
Yeah. Wait,
He
who'd you
is a
pick? Oh, you picked
celebrity.
the Wilson brothers. You want to be in a Wilson sandwich, Crystal?
No,
Yeah, this isn't
that's the
celebrity
thing.
adulterer.
No. The thing is that they seem like really cool guys.
Luke Wilson seems really cool.
I
Owen
think that
Wilson
I would
seems like
have-
a little bit of a douchebag,
like-
but
Really, I think that I like hanging out. I saw a picture of them golfing together, and I was like, how much fun would that be to go golfing with Owen
totally.
Wilson and Luke Wilson?
The thing is that when a guy tries to commit suicide or is a vegan, what do you think immediately? Or he's wearing an Abercrombie shirt. What's the first thing you think?
Depressed. Gay.
Yeah.
Emo. Kissing.
All those things.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I think whenever I think that.
Thank you for
I
mentioning
like
Luke
to give him
and
a chocolate bar and cheer him up.
Hmm.
Unless he's vegan, then I'll get him a vegan cookie.
Or yeah, unless he's canine. All right, so now for my third person, I've chosen Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Bill
Come
Murray's
on.
funny.
Bill Murray's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Bill
How come I
Murray's
can't
old.
think of anybody but Neil
I
Patrick
can't. I know.
Harris?
I could pick somebody else, but I can't think of anybody.
I'm trying
I
to
thought
think of
You know, there was
somebody.
a time when I think Reese Witherspoon would have been fun to hang out with.
Reese Witherspoon's
And I
cool,
think that
but she went on
massive
Jake
chin.
Gyllenhaal, so I think she's
she can
retarded
hang
now.
stuff off of her chin. You know that?
But she's
I'm-
cute
I thought
and
you
were
everything.
friends.
She's
She looks like the
cute.
Big
She's
Mac
Is that
cute.
how you
Head
are about
guy?
your friends? Should I really not? I'm scared to be Christian's friend.
I
He's
kind of
gonna-
want to
he's
hang out
gonna
with
talk shit
Keanu
about me.
Reeves just because we were born on the same exact day.
Really,
but
because you like
a
having
century
conversations like
apart.
this? Yeah.
yeah, you
Really?
were several chromosomes.
Wow,
apart.
that's cool.
I kind
Really?
of no, I actually met him and
Wow.
he kind of had stuff to say and he was kind of nice. He was like, "Hey, where'd you get that jacket?" Or I forget
I had
what
an
it was. And
ex-boyfriend
they
who
Well, I
told
was
me
in
that.
your
said he was
class.
a douche,
so
but
that's how I got it.
He was cool. I
but
think
that's an
he's just-
ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend was a douche, so maybe.
Your
Word
ex-boyfriend
up.
was a douche and went out with Keanu Reeves. What?
No. He said he did a show with Keanu Reeves.
And he
did
said he
a-
was nice, right?
He said he was kind of a douche, but
Oh.
well, he said he was a sore loser and he was kind of a princess, but
Oh.
anyway.
That's
Maybe
what
he
people
was a
say about
princess.
me.
But it's
anyway.
an ex-boyfriend, so you know,
Alex
the credibility
Winter.
is something
That's who would be
mental.
my celebrity
We've gone
buddy.
too
Who's
far.
Alex
He
Winter?
was Ted of Ted and Ted's
Oh yeah,
Village
Oh, really?
Adventure,
I don't know.
Village Ted's
Keanu
Village
did a
Adventure.
better job. All right,
Yeah.
so
Paul Rudd would be good too,
God,
but
you just
yeah.
discounted.
Paul Rudd would be
you
great.
just discounted
Paul Rudd
my
would be a
celebrity
good
buddy
celebrity
just
buddy.
like that.
Paul Rudd, Tom Lennon.
I hate
oh my
Paul
God.
Rudd. I love Tom Lennon. That's who my celebrity
I
buddy.
don't
Did you
know.
Or
say- I'm
Junior, or the
sorry,
other guy.
Did you just say you hate Paul Rudd?
Paul
No,
Rudd's awesome. No, I don't want to
No,
get slapped.
I didn't
No,
say that.
No.
You're gonna get
All
in
right.
big fucking trouble,
This
mister.
is
I would anyone from Reno 911 would be
911.
my celebrity
Paul
buddy.
Rudd is in Reno
Paul
911,
Rudd
the
is
movie.
in
Except for
Reno.
him.
All right, this will be a suspense.
You can't
We're
do
gonna
that.
end
I
off-
love him. He's great.
We're gonna end off on a cliffhanger.
Oh,
Will
cliffhanger.
David live to hear the next podcast? Dun dun dun. All right, everybody.
Is it like midnight
Hey,
or something?
thanks for stopping by. It's been great to have you
Bum,
here.
bum, bum.
Don't-
We didn't do your person, place, or thing.
No, don't even
Yeah, we
worry.
did.
Call yourself a cab.
Celebrity buddy.
Oh,
We'll-
right.
we'll
That's
get the
it. That's
check.
what we're
So
Le,
arguing.
worry.
le body du
Wow.
celebrity.
And you've got our
Wait,
number.
wait.
So
We always
call
go
us
out on
later.
a
Okay, bye.
wonderful, exciting thing from Christian.
He
Tell
was
us something
just-
exciting.
He was just doing a whole thing.
Something
just did the
wonderful
whole
from your
thing.
You're
heart.
too busy talking.
Something wonderful. Something like.
All right. Well,
on,
this
be
is a
vulnerable.
This is a cliffhanger. Next show. This is kind of like a teaser. This is how I feel.
What?
I may or may not be quitting. Wow. Dun,
Who
dun,
will do
dun.
the WoW report?
He's kidding. There's no way.